Yeah, actually, how do y'all want to do this intro? Isaac, you want to do the honors?
I'm doing an intro.
Yeah, do an intro, bro. Let's go. All
right, hey, what's up, y'all? This is the homie Matt Ultima. This guy likes Jen and Cinderella. That's all you need to know. It's one of the greatest channels on YouTube. He's got like 400,000 subs.
Dude, this is a feature for us. This isn't a plug.
Yeah, this is a feature for us. What am I supposed to? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a tier list on the stories, and we're starting on chapter 22. We're gonna go down the line until chapter 30.
You and I lie.
Until we can't do this anymore. Until I can't do this anymore, and then back out. And then
there's
while
gonna
we're
be 3
talking,
parts to this fucking video.
Dear Lord.
Hell yeah.
is that a good intro? Okay, so I'm here with Isaac. He makes music on weird games.
Wow.
We got the host himself. We got. Wait, are you called Udon in YouTube terms? What's your YouTube name? Udon?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. His name's Udon. Yes, he's a YouTuber.
Yep.
Okay, he's a YouTuber too. He's actually a secret one. We can't reveal his real identity. So
in fact, the biggest YouTuber.
He recently crossed like 2 million subs. It's kind of crazy.
well, we can't say
fucking-
that. We're under NDA. You gotta.
Exactly,
You're
bro.
right. You're right.
We just talked about that, man. And then we got
gotta get paid.
lore master himself.
Eisen? Yeah, he's here too.
Yeah, I
W Lord channel.
For real.
W Lord channel Eisen.
All right, we're starting. That was a great intro. Let's get this show on the road. All right, chapter 22.
Chapter 22.
How does this go? Do we go like how we feeling, and then we put
Am I
the
just
thing
putting
on
my
the
arm
thing?
actually glasses on again? This is
I guess we could just talk about the chapter real quick and just
You gotta read the thing. You gotta read the thing.
Yo, Editor Matt here. Quick context. We looked at a couple AI summaries before this to see how they were like, and they were so bad we decided to include them for the memes. So yeah.
The search for Fap House. Bullets that can kill Nikke's inherit. That is correct. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounded
What
like you
does
said
this AI
Vap
say?
House and not Vop House. That was like, holy shit.
It's
Fap
a
house.
house.
The commander faces Nihilister, a
Like
dragon-like heretic, and barely survives the encounter. All right, guys.
That's like
That's like
Vaguely.
kind of
That's okay.
that's kind of
Correct.
decent. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's
I was
actually
like-
kind of decent.
yeah.
Chapter 22?
Can we just
the
clap?
later
That's-
half.
okay,
The later half.
No. I'm a dunk on this. That's like 1% of the fucking chapter, dude. Like, what are we on? Like, what do you mean that's
It was
decent?
happy- It was decent. It was decent for like everything else we've seen so far, bro. Come on, I'm fucking getting the abilities of like Cinderella, the ability of mirrors, bro. Come on, we have to we have to cut a slack, bro. We have to cut a slack. Come on.
Oh, I mean, it was. Well, it's also saying that this is the bullet points for chapter 21 and 22.
Oh, that's 21 and 22. Okay, never mind.
Is this Okay, so 22. We like make our way towards the arc. We're like, oh no,
yeah.
The arc is open. Look at all these guys running around. Oh, this is horrible.
So,
What the
Isn't
hell?
this like a B?
so
Is this
chapter,
an A?
there's no way we're rating it off rip. Like,
We're
that
rating
is
it off.
no
No,
shot.
bro, skipping the foreplay, bro. That shit's crazy.
Don't
Dude, there's
include
been
that.
2 hours of foreplay.
It's
The
Moran's
AI did that for us. What'd you say?
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Sorry, I'm
the intro to this chapter is like you also find out about most of the fucking structure of like Outer Rim and then Underworld Queen. There's a whole subplot of like 777 getting robbed for like their high value items as well. You find out that it's Heavenly Ascension. We do go to the arc. It's indeed fucked. It's like blown up and shit. And then Enix just like, yeah, meet me at my quarters. This happened, by the way. This is going on. And yeah, they're kind of just like fucked off the whole chapter, like going there, aren't they? And then it ends with like Nihilister coming, doing her dumbass monologue, and Dorothy going, the arc. So she actually like fights instead of every other time anything else is in danger.
Yeah, this is actually the singular time she actually did something useful. Hooray!
Oh, EH appears. Okay.
Yup.
EH and Moran's debuts are in this.
Doban, Mr.
Oh,
Doban.
is this?
Oh
also
my
the
god,
chapter
dope
where
pun.
where
Bro.
Moran stands off against like Doben?
No,
that's later. That's later.
24.
That's not.
That's at
it,
the
it
partition
seems.
when she's
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
I remember this quote because it's like I can
Dude, that
let
was a
you
hype
in if you
scene.
pay the toll. The toll is cheap. Let me sock you in the face or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude. God, I unironically love Moran. Like, holy
Moran's my
shit.
favorite from Underworld Queen. She's
Yeah,
fucking
She's a little
great.
stupid, but you know.
I
fuck with
think we can
Sakura.
treat
What
this.
was-
Honestly, like we memed about Aizen putting it in B. I feel like it's a setup. It's like another setup chapter because
It is a setup
22
chapter.
is the
It's-
beginning of 23, 24.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's basically just like surveying what has happened so far, pretty
I-
much.
I
I feel like
personally
something
would-
much happened.
I would go C or B. It's not like remarkable. Like it's enjoyable, but I wasn't like gripping me. I would say back when I
Yeah,
was like.
It's a lot of
fair.
setup. It's introducing a ton of characters.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the payoff doesn't fully like happen. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a
But
setup
it doesn't
chapter.
have to be a payoff chapter for it to be high
Yeah, but-
ranking, right?
But
Like this
I
could
wanna-
be
No.
a B just for
Not at all.
being good at introducing stuff.
I think there are recent chapters that are better, like setup chapters, right?
Well, it's
Like,
a B.
very-
Those would be A. Yeah?
You know?
How high do you think B is? It's middle of the
This
park.
this is a completely different dynamic from the first video.
Oh, this is gonna be.
He is barely passing.
This is
Or
this
no,
is hilarious,
is-
bro. This is
that's-
Yo, we're
hilarious.
5 minutes into this. We can't be like this.
Holy
I mean, I want you guys to keep in mind, it isn't just 22. It isn't just 22.
It's not
it's
just
22.
22.
It's a whole invasion
Yeah,
arc.
it
that
is
we're
the
ranking.
entire invasion arc. So
Oh.
It's the-
shit.
this is
Okay.
why
Okay, no.
It's an
No.
arc. It's an
Yo,
arc.
Matt, holy fuck. Before we continue, you want to send the fucking list that we had of like how we're grouping chapters?
That's
Can we
actually a
get
good
this, like,
idea.
set up with
This
like
is-
the context and shit?
This is a
Jesus
good
Christ.
idea.
Okay.
This is a good
Guys,
idea.
I thought
Hold
we were
on.
going chapter by chapter here. That's why
See,
I'm
okay,
like,
okay. For context for you, Isaac, we were gonna do that, but we didn't get through like 3 chapters in 2 hours, so we condensed them.
Aizen's
22 to
worst nightmare.
24.
Yeah,
Okay.
22 to 24. Yep.
I
So
guess
it's
the
just the
biggest thing
entire
about-
invasion arc. Yep.
Then that
Yeah.
means we gotta keep reading off the notes we have here. Let
Oh
me-
yeah, true.
Ooh, mother whale.
Yeah, here I'll read the next
Mother
part.
whale
from
descends.
Yeah, I'll read the next part from the curse notes, right? Which is 23 and 24. The battle with the mother whale, Nihilister, is defeated but escapes. The
You
commander
should use your
returns to
Italian
Earth-
accent.
I'm
Did he
laughing too
break?
much.
What's-
but you-
Oh, you're
you
laughing.
broke
Sorry,
me.
I
You
thought
broke
you
me.
broke.
I was just
Okay, don't do
laughing.
that then. You might actually laugh through it.
The commander
Video's already ruined.
returns to the Ark as a hero, but is increasingly wary of the government.
Yo, is this like Mustang's brother Mustard? Like, what are we listening to?
This is it. Yeah.
Well, technically, we can't even say it's wrong because it's going based off the new chapter sets, right? So technically, like, it's right, but like halfway right with the mother whale thing.
Oh no, this is 23 and 24. I don't know. We've already made it past. Like we've already been in here for a
You
while.
gotta
I'm
cut
not-
it some slack,
I
bro.
hate how we
Lore
have
is
to
hard.
include, if this is the whole thing, we have to include the finale with Commander chasing Crow. Because that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
That was
yeah,
really
that is-
solid.
But since it's the Ark invasion, I mean, I would actually give it an A just because there are standout moments from the entire arc.
Yeah, Rapi transforming into Red Hood for the first time.
For the first
tell
time,
me,
that
a,
was
tell me a
nuts.
better badass moment.
That was some
Dude,
more.
it was-
I think the
That was
big thing
cool.
about this chapter set too is that it for the first time shows the like these citizens of the Ark that they're not in like a utopia. It's like a dystopian setting
Yeah.
more so than anything else. As much
Yeah.
as I hate Crow, the whole ideology of like showing these people that live here the reality of the war on the surface actually makes sense, and I hate that. Like I hate that it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason behind
Like you want to
why
do that to the Twitter.
toy.
The what?
Sorry, my mic cut out.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
thought that man was speaking an incantation for a second, bro. I was confused.
So we good on? We want B? No, A, right?
No, I feel like
Hey,
it's
hey,
A.
hey.
No,
It's A.
C.
what C?
You said C.
Let's see. I said A, bro.
Well, I mean, if we're comparing it to like we put Hero up there.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
I
And-
actually.
And, okay, let's be
honestly-
real. It has a title card. Just fucking put it in A. It is a title card.
Hero
Like-
is
True, true.
A.
Yeah,
If
chapter
Hero's
18.
A, then this
Oh no,
is
Hero's
A.
S. Hero's S.
No,
My
Hero's
bad.
S. Hero's S. So that means this stuff. And actually, no, I feel like this is fucking S, bro. There's a lot of good things on how it happens in this.
See,
invasion.
I would
What-
say
what I
that
think
if like
about
we
it.
didn't have the whole. Okay. I would agree with you if we
Why
didn't
is
have like
Peak
the
Nikke
entire
yellow?
crystal region.
Oh, because
Listen, bro, we're not professionals, all
We're
right?
not-
God
Fuck
damn
that
it.
purple, man.
So 1314 is up there. We have 1920s right next
Wait,
to it.
what is an S? I don't watch your guys' video. What is an
this
S?
is 18. This is 18.
That's 18.
18.
18. Okay.
Hero. Yeah.
That's Hero.
Hero.
I don't know about that one.
You don't fuck with
Reason?
it? Hold on. We
Is
might
it the one I think?
Well,
it is?
let's not go backwards.
We might have to-
Hold on.
Let's
We
not
gotta
back.
go
Let's not
forwards.
back, 'cause,
Let's go forwards.
Yeah.
They already
yeah,
did their
yeah.
thing.
Well,
2026
I
is
can
in our
say
midst.
We
best.
were invited. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
over now.
yeah.
This is a feature. This is our feature on Matt's channel.
Yeah, we can't go back and rewrite history.
What do you mean? Of course we can. Look at Old Tales.
That is true.
I was
is
about
true.
to shout him out, but you did it for me.
Invasion arc, we can hang like high A or like we can just fucking stick an S. I don't really care either way it goes.
I like A. I like
Yeah.
I like
A.
A. Yeah, A is
I was
pretty
gonna
good.
say,
It's
I
not
think
like
it's super solid.
It's probably S, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
You think
it's
it's
S.
S?
Yeah, definitely. There's like a lot. There were so many fucking good moments that happens in there, bro.
Yeah, the
we
peaks
actually
are really high. Yeah.
we first start seeing Dorothy's plan in motion of what she wants to actually like how
You
to
know what, I'll
how
tell you
wants to
what,
go.
I-
Well, quote
Stop
unquote
making
plan.
an S.
Quote unquote plan. No, that's not the only thing, bro. We
I know, but I wanted like
think,
examples for an S. And you talk about Dorothy's plans. It's like,
Okay,
No,
I like that.
That's a
starting
great
off-
example.
I'm starting off from
I can
small
help you
to
out here.
big, bro.
Okay.
starting
Oh,
off
I'm
from small
sorry.
to
Let me-
big,
Oh, my bad. Let me
Let
cut
you
you off.
finish.
Yeah.
It's a grower. It's a grower, bro.
No, I mean I talked about the peaks. Right?
because there's a lot of payoffs that happened on the previous chapters, especially with Uni and like Crow's interactions and seeing how she like is gonna fit into the whole plan with Crow. We also get to see
you're right.
yeah, we get to see fucking Uni sabotage that fucking police
No,
not
no,
police
no.
the TV station, bro.
So
It's,
going along with
or
what you're
TV channel
saying,
thing.
fucking wait, Sewing gets beat up. Put it in
Yeah,
S.
Suya
Sewing
gets
her
beat.
shit rocked.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's what I was
yeah,
about to say
no,
too.
you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
Suya gets
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
up.
But this is where Indivilia appears first.
Indivilia
I hate her,
appears
man.
too.
But she does kill Neon, or she slices her head off, right?
Yeah,
Clean.
exactly.
Or actually,
they get
she-
bisected. They get
Yeah,
bisected.
they get
cut in
bisected.
half.
Okay, both her and Anise. And
Yeah, but they
then
technically
Rappy
die.
just
Yeah.
comes in and just absolutes all over her, chasing him out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get
you
the
know
whole
what?
fucking banger line with fucking Dorothy saying, "Yo, cover me" type shit, and then fucking
Yeah.
Rappy's like, "Nah, you cover me."
Yeah.
We have that reveal. We also have the reveal of like what Guillotine actually can do, like extrinsic
Exactly.
full
That's-
capabilities.
Okay. Thank you for the reminders. Yeah. Then I would definitely put that in the I'm a burst category in the tier. Definitely.
the
I'm a burst.
bird.
Is
I'm a
this
burst.
this is when Dorothy first reveals Birmingham's nature, right?
Yeah.
Like, we were
Yeah.
kind of like,
This
who is
is
this
when-
guy?
well,
And then she was like, can you stop
yeah.
talking weak? And he was like, okay.
No, but I think so. There's that portion. It's also kind of like again power scaling bullshit because we find
Yeah.
out about like what the arc can do to seal quote unquote heretics like within the confines of I'm assuming like the deep sector with the Atlas cages.
Yeah.
You find out that the big thing for me that pissed me off was the fact that Heavenly Ascension would have just like disbanded if Dobon wasn't a fucking pussy possum
Exactly.
and just let them disband to push it like put Nikke's into the arc. So like it establishes the Outer Rim, it establishes like ulterior plots and motives. It also just showcases what the arc is capable of doing when an invasion happens, which like at the most part is getting their shit rocked if we weren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like the biggest thing for the 24 ending is just like because these chapters came out around the time of Red Ash, just seeing like Rappy collapse and you just see fucking Red Hood before you see the story of Red Ash, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it is
Like
actually the biggest
it
one
just
above it.
yeah, the fucking what the fuck ending, and then Ingrid's like, oh yeah, it's normal. You have to go find her, and the chapter set just ends. There are a lot of build-ups.
Actually, I was like
Mm.
really intrigued. I was just like, dude, what's this about? This is cool. What is
Yeah.
Code Red
Yeah.
Ash or Code Red Hood? I'm like, that's fucking cool. I was super
Exactly.
intrigued. Anyways, yeah. So I'd say S.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Okay, I'm glad we all
Oh,
agree.
And that's not even talking about the actual like how effective the characters are themselves, because like I got shit to say about Crow. I don't know if we have enough time to cover how much shit I have to say about Crow, but I got shit to say.
Leave it for another video, I'd say. Leave it for another video.
No,
Damn, he just told you shut the fuck up, Udon. You're not a YouTuber.
You're not YouTuber.
down. No, he's
Yo,
not wrong. I don't have much
set a
more than
like
this.
goal on this real quick, Matt. Like, if this video gets like what 100 likes, should Udon make a defending Crow video? Like a serious.
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
no.
But you
Yeah.
actually want to do that?
Yeah, type
Alright.
shit. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right?
No.
If we get 200 likes, this man Udon will do a defending Crow video.
How about this? 300 likes. I'll make one. 300.
Oh,
Yo, you know what? You know what, Eisen? If it hits 300, we'll collab on one. We'll do our
Okay,
first
there you
collab.
go.
Anyway, yeah, so S tier, 22, 24,
Yeah,
S tier, throw it up
easy.
there. Because, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. If we're abridging this, everything else is so fucking long. Like, the Crystal Region arc, dude. That's like
Bro.
6 chapters.
Crystal Region is peak, bro. I just wanna get this out the way. It is peak.
No,
nigga,
it
right there.
is.
Oh, wait.
All right, let's
Wait,
relax.
Wait, we're getting ahead.
No,
We're getting ahead.
25, 26.
Oh, yeah,
We're getting
25
ahead of
This is when we
ourselves.
get
Okay.
we get
It's
introduced
hometown.
to
It's
Crown
Redhead's
and
hometown.
Friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get Crown Chime. We see Red Hood with
Oh,
them.
we see Anderson. You know,
We see
Yeah.
Anderson.
poking
Yeah,
his
Yep.
body with the thing. Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
also get the best image of Suyuen ever.
oh yeah.
Let me look this up.
The one where
We
she's
do.
like clinging to
We
us,
do.
bro. All
She's
fucking,
clinging to us because,
yeah.
like, she's trying to regain her status
yeah.
as a CEO.
Absolutely.
I mean, Sue and haters are gonna put this on S.
Yeah, but
Just
their
for that
opinions don't
alone.
matter. It's like Gotcha Girl. Their opinions don't matter. So, like,
Okay, well, you heard it here. I don't think
That's
it's
crazy.
S, right? This is
No,
not in the same
no,
caliber of
this is-
invasion.
This is
No, it's not.
definitely.
It's a B to me. It's not
It
low,
sets
though.
up Eden Spear, but that's years from now.
Yeah,
Eden
that's.
Spear. Wait, why are we bringing up Eden Spear? Oh.
Because we
Because
find
Fallen
Nihilus,
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Under the
find
dragon.
Nihilister. Dorothy goes, you know, and starts doing her thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said,
well,
we were gonna
we
reshuffle this
also-
list.
Let's see. We have and then we have 25, which is Return.
Yeah, 25 's
and that
Return, 26 is Hometown.
also that talks about the super mega core as well.
It briefly shows it.
It-
I'm pretty sure.
It
Yeah, it's
doesn't.
like-
So there's
Yeah,
no
it doesn't name
descriptor of it, but you just see it
Yeah.
as a
Fucking
cutscene.
Red Hood's like, I think I'm missing. Like, I think I'm forgetting something important. And then like she
Yeah.
thinks about it. Then she thinks about that. She's like, oh.
Okay, I guess to properly rank this chapter, are we ranking it with the context of all the other information we have from other events, or solely as it is when it released?
I would say as is when it releases.
I
yeah.
think Eden Spear
Okay,
is
then
so
it's a
far
lot.
away
It's,
that
it's a
yeah,
lot
you can make
weaker.
it.
Well, it's not even Eden. It's like Eden Spear, Footsteps, Walk, Run, even like Old Tales and fucking like Lost Relics that you get later on in the series or in the fucking game. I feel like as is, it's like a setup thing again.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good setup. The biggest
it
thing
should
in
be a
this
setup 'cause we
chapter
just-
set. No. I was just gonna say like the big thing is we find Nihilister. They're gonna apparently take her. We don't know where she goes. The whole thing with Dorothy's like revenge fantasy shit is like the biggest the biggest thing that's a part of these chapters. And it's just like it honestly was sad to go through these chapters and just see how absolutely diluted that character is. Like her fucking friend is right here, and she's like still trying to cling on to the past, and Red Hood's like moving on to the future. And we can rate this with like Red Ash releasing an alignment because this was the first Annie set of chapters. So
Yeah.
there's also that to consider. What else is there? Oh wait, this is also the introduction of fucking this one we get introduced to Reptilian and
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Willy at the end of
Reptilian-
26.
Reptilian is a goat. Is the goat. Like
Yup.
one of
Yeah,
I-
Reptilian's a
I've
goat.
talked about this many times. I'd say the ballsiest human in existence at the moment, more
yeah,
than
for
the
sure.
fucking commander.
It's the mad that changed the world. Like it's literally the fucking.
No, he's playing this shit on hard mode and he's winning. And it's
bro tamed a whale,
Absolutely.
bro. What the fuck?
All right.
Oh,
He's cool. He's cool.
cool.
But I don't
No.
understand how he tamed Mother Whale.
That's what I'm
still
trying
doesn't
to
make
figure
sense.
out, bro.
Did you
Like,
play
did
through
you
the
just, like-
well, not the
did you
Lost
do,
Relics,
like,
the side
It's
missions?
a
Did you play
side mission, yeah.
It was a
It-
side
it-
mission.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
that's
random,
right, that's-
obscure
that's
side
right.
mission.
right. I remember that.
Yeah, Reptilian has a shit ton of side missions, like pretty relatively
Yeah,
early
you're
in the
right.
game.
Yeah.
And it's cool too. I actually really liked his side missions. I just did them years ago. But
Yeah. Wait,
I can give you like the brief context. So like Mother Whale is actually one of the raptors to save him when the central government is chasing after him as he's fleeing in these mission sets. So that introduction of Mother Whale is like, well, like early chapters. I forget exactly where it was, but it's like way before this chapter came out.
Yeah.
So we already knew that he was like affiliated with. So he's basically a human obsessed with like how raptors interact, and he has this like masquerade as a rapture to go and collect data, and he's like super happy about it. The central government's like
3 feet tall.
Traitor.
Yeah.
Looking at the sprites, he's like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's crammed in that fucking. He's crammed in there.
That. Like how they do the sprites for him. It's really weird.
So tiny, and he always moves.
Bro, he's just like
way he
you know how
moves, so-
you know how like a beetle just kind of like curls up, bro. I feel like that's just how he is right now. He just curl up in that like shell, like what is it called, the rapture suit that he has, bro.
Because we have seen him, right? The commander has seen him in flesh. So
We've
it's not
never
like
seen
he's
him.
I don't
We've
think
Really?
so.
no, we've never
No.
seen him in the flesh. No, he's always been in that disguise.
Maybe they're trying to hide something.
People think that he's Oswald, but I think that that's super crackpot.
That
Like-
would be insane, bro. That would be beyond insane.
You just hear him say he's a fan, like fucking.
Nah, the voices are way too different.
Exactly.
So I know that we can't rank based off other stuff that's come out, but I think like another big thing about chapter 26 was just the farewell message that we get from Red Hood,
Yeah.
because we know that it's gonna eventually be
I think-
seen.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I don't know if I would rank it above or like maybe I'd say at most the level of A. I mean, I'm sticking with a B. If you guys say otherwise, sure.
I think high B is fair.
I
Like
think high B is
the
fair.
hard part about these two, we said this in our first video, the bar is going to get raised as we keep going through the more modern chapters, because especially the base campaign 1 through 16, Nikke was still very much like feeling out the waters as to how they want to properly tell their story. So what was
Yeah.
considered as like peak in the early stages of Nikke might be like something as low as C tier if you compare it to like later chapters released and make that the benchmark. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I still think B, like high B, is still a fair place to put this, just because of where we're going after this. Because this is the whole point where stories converge of like the past connecting to the present fully.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, we're like coming up on Crystal Region, right?
Yup.
Jeez. I almost want to suggest Crystal Region we just split into individualized chapters, cut it there for the recording today, and then we fucking like. Dude, I'm not staying up till fucking 3 in the morning. You got me fucked up, bro. Like,
Does somebody else want to read chapter 25 to 26 in the curse synopsis?
sure. Let me pull it up. Oh god, what is this, dude?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, do you want me to read it in my fucking narration voice or just normal?
Any way you want to read it, brother.
All right,
Narration.
chapter
The narration
25.
voice, the narration
Fuck you,
voice.
Eisen. Okay, fine. Chapter 25 to 26. Red Hood, the personality inside Rapi, awakens. This story dives into Rapi's past and the original Goddess Squad. Rapi is temporarily transforms into Red Hood to stop a massive rapture invasion. Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The rapture invasion, yes.
There we go.
The rapper
Incredible.
invasion, bro.
Ah, you
Beautiful.
know,
I wanna
fucking
say,
Goddess Fall.
I guess massive isn't incorrect if we're like being literal about it. That is a big fucking rapture. I just don't know what kind of semantics are we going by here.
We're talking about power levels, sure.
I guess.
No, I'm talking about like I'm talking about literally just
Size.
she's fucking fat
Literal
in
size.
her rapture form.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, this is
I
B,
think-
right? I think we're good with B.
Yeah,
B.
we can
Yeah,
put it.
we're gonna
Okay,
B.
I think we
Yeah,
we
B.
split the crystal region. Jesus Christ, split it.
Well,
I'm almost
otherwise,
even
it
tempted
would
to
just-
say that we should split what we
yeah.
just did with 25,
That's
26.
fair.
I'm almost tempted to say we should relook at this all over again. Make
Oh,
sure our
God.
splits are good.
Fucking
Because-
god.
25 and 26 is like rough for what we did. I don't want Red Hood to be dragged down like that.
Bro, 25 and 20. I mean, it was. I mean, oh no, there's not really much that happens. Like,
Wait, you're disputing the B rank?
exactly, bro.
No, not entirely. I'm just a little sad that Red Hood's just getting dragged down to B tier.
It is what
Hey,
it is.
don't
that
worry,
doesn't-
don't
that
worry,
doesn't sound
don't
a
worry.
little.
Succession's gonna come up and she punches Leviathan and you'll be happy again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll
True,
get your-
And the side stories aren't even in here, like Red Ash.
Also, I'm gonna make this statement now. Like, I'm sorry that you're a Red Hood fan because I'm gonna be like, I swear to God, if they bring her back, this plotline's dog shit. Keep her
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
dead.
yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna
Dude.
crash
I
out,
agree.
bro.
We-
I'm gonna crash
she-
out.
Well,
Dude.
absolutely not bring her
Stay
back.
Because that basically means Inherit's deaths are pretty much meaningless too. That's what that means. Yeah.
Oh, don't get
Also-
Twitter started on that shit. Don't get them started on that.
Yeah,
whole-
they've been started and going.
They've
That
been
kinda
gone.
stuff, but-
Maybe.
Like Red Hood, I'll agree that Red Hood's like a good character for what we're displayed in like Red Ash and like the later chapters. Like her personality is very, very much the same of her time is over. The legacy continues, and that's what they
Yeah.
set her character up to be. So to bring her back would just be like,
Oh yeah, no,
why?
do
Like,
not bring her back.
she-
Never.
That-
No.
that's
Yeah,
actually-
yeah.
I don't want to tangent too much. That is actually the one thing I disliked from the Red Ash like event, and her overall, like, every time we talk to her is just her constantly going on and on about being like, yeah, my time's soon. I'm like, bitch, you've been alive for like what feels like 100 fucking years.
are you
Fucking
saying the discussion in 25 or the discussion in Red Ash?
both, like, together, like as one unit, like all of that whole discussion?
I mean,
Well-
I kind of get it because like she's like a completely carefree individual. She fully believes that the corruption, because of like the whole thing that happened with her corruption and like the acceptance that she would bring more harm to her teammates, she kind of just wanted to fuck off and die alone
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say
it wouldn't
like,
bring them. Yeah, it wouldn't bring them like
I think
any
I
further
would've
strife.
preferred it more if they would have just gone more with the writing style of, I know it's going to happen at some point. I can't say when, but I would rather just kind of be alone and just do what I want to do until that
Yeah.
final moment.
I mean,
And
Yeah, so-
that's not what I got out of it, though. I just got this constantly, like, pushing people away. And I get why she's pushing people away, but I just didn't, like, the execution of it was not, to me, my favorite. I'm not going to say it's bad. It just wasn't. my
Yeah, I mean,
favorite.
there's also like
That's
the
fair.
finale. She already has a successor, right? Rapi, so she doesn't have to worry about what's gonna happen to her,
and
her
then
legacy, right? She has a successor,
yeah.
and then she can't really decide if she wants to face her old teammates again, like Snow White. Like that kind of scares her. That thought of like seeing them again in whatever shape they're in. So that also
It's-
pushes
yeah.
her away. And then we kind of briefly touch upon like her friends in her past life. She somehow still remembers all of that. And so it's like that whole Nora thing, or Nora, where she has like this longing to see them again. Yes, it's just like a combination of a bunch of things that makes her want to move on, I guess. But at the same time, I kind of understand. It was just like
I think the
a little
execution
too
is
much.
messy. Yeah, I think
Maybe.
execution is messy, and we
Maybe,
kept
yeah.
harping on the same point nonstop.
I
and
think, yeah,
didn't go anywhere with it for the longest time.
yeah. I think another thing with that is just that, it's the same words, but it's two different concepts at different parts of the story. Like Pyrex said, or like Eisen said, sorry. What's it called? For the earlier chapters, or the earlier part of that arc, I would say it's not so much like she genuinely understands what's going on and is like just carefree about it. It's more like a coping mechanism more than anything else. So she's just constantly repeating it to herself and everybody else. Oh, well, I'm gonna die. So, don't get too attached. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm dying anyway. Stop
I-
trying to get closer.
I
and then-
don't disagree with that whatsoever. And again,
Yeah.
nor do I dislike the character. It's just like, that is fantastic. I just think that they did not execute well enough to properly show that without really having to dig into the weeds.
I
Again,
think your
it's not-
problem might be with her actions against Dorothy, like how she handled Dorothy. Maybe that's where your problem is. Because I feel like
Maybe.
that was kind of
So,
weird. Like she
that
could have done a
was-
little bit more to make Dorothy less sad, I guess, about
I
her
mean-
departure.
That might have been it. You're right.
I will agree with you on chapter 25 and 26. It was because, like, for Red Ash, it's not only the point that it's a coping mechanism. Like, Snow White's right there, and like she's a prime example as to why Red Hood's like, I kind of have to accept this and move on, because ultimately the original thing was like, if this happens, are you going to be able to put me down?
Yeah.
And like it causes
I mean,
so much
again,
more strife, which is fair. No, I understand, but like
Yeah.
going along with Eisen said about chapter 25, 26, I think that point, like, is a lot weaker compared to what you're saying as
I-
well, because when
I
she
enjoy
comes,
Red Ash. Yeah.
yeah. When she comes in 25 and 26, though, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's polarizing on her character, but it's almost like she just completely doesn't care that this fight is still
Yeah.
happening. You know, it almost seems like a little out of left field, because like Red Hood and Red Ash, if like something like this was going down, we saw her fight Anachiro. Like she pulled up when it mattered.
Yeah.
But like now she's like, oh, the queen's not dead. What the fuck have you guys been doing? Lamau, like let somebody else fight. And it's like, what? Like,
Yeah.
No, it is a very confusing message like that she put out there. I'm still trying to figure out what she even meant by that.
No, Isaac brings up a good point, because like Succession also sandwiches those two.
Mhm.
Like, and Succession is another good example of like Red Hood, like Red Ash mindset. And then it's just like, why is she just horny in 25 with the commander? And then she's like, you know, Rappy loves you. You know, oh my god, you're cute. By the way, why are you guys still fighting? Lol, quit. Like,
Exactly.
sorry, but I cut you off like twice, Isaac. Go ahead.
No, you're good, man. I think you perfectly summarized it. Yeah, I liked where Red Ash was going with it, and then I think by 25, 26, I got tired. I was just
That's fair.
Fair, yeah.
I was
No,
like,
that's very fair.
okay. And then obviously we're not talking about Succession yet, but Succession, I was starting to get worried. Thankfully, I wasn't I wasn't let down, but I was like, oh, are we doing this a third fucking time?
I think Red Hood also suffers of being like a crutch to Rappy for so long to progress her character too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
it kind of like they meld into the same person at some point, which is what I really hated about like Core Memories Unlocked. I ranted about these chapters. I completely forgot, but it was like the notion of bringing Red Hood back, and then she's more so just like a catalyst to progress plot forward, and it felt like the writers kind of forgot what they wrote about her in Red Ash. I know that's not the case, but it's like two different instances of the character. And
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, her memories get wiped and shit, but like we didn't have that context in fucking
It
25
just
and
felt like there were
26.
two different lead writers for
I mean,
Yeah.
I might be, you know, a big Dorothy Dick writer or something, but I don't know. I didn't like how she treated Dorothy. It was just like, hey, what's up? It's been 100 years. Wow, you look horrible.
No, I mean,
You're
no,
like
no.
actually a terrible person. Like you need to get your, you know,
No.
and then she shoots her.
No.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have to. Objection.
Let's hear it.
Bro, did we forget the fact that she tried sacrificing Rappy for Dorothy, bro? She was on some crazy ass timing, bro. Like trying to fight
Sorry,
everyone.
what?
For
She
that
tries sacrificing Rappy
shit. Yeah, she tries.
Yeah.
She tries sacrificing Rappy
for Dorothy? You mean for
Not
Red
Dorothy,
Hood?
for Red Hood. For Red Hood. My bad.
Okay, I
My
was-
bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, she does that. But then it's like, she doesn't know Rappy, first off. It's just this random person versus Red Hood, who was her friend all those years ago, who represents those good times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And,
Yeah.
you know, this is pre-Overzone when everything went to shit, right? So she represents those happy times, the family moments of Goddess. Like, who cares about Rappy? To her, right? To her, not
Yeah,
to me. Like,
Hence why I
Hmm.
think to us again, let's finish off the tangent with this. This is why Eyes and I both really like the Boom Ghost, the summer thing.
Mhm.
oh, that is a tangent.
Yeah, that no, we're not gonna.
I thought you were going to talk about 20. Okay, sorry.
No. We're done with this. We're done with this. But I'm just saying this is why we like the recent summer event though, because it starts to show a shift. So anyhow, I still feel like both chapter 25 and 26 should be in B tier.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
think it's good. I think it does its job. It's good setup, but it's not like it's not in the oh shit peak writing, you know, like because we're starting to get to a lot stronger writing when we hit the Crystal Arc.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Can I be like
Yeah.
so fucking real? Like this has nothing to do with the ranking. Like put it fucking up there. We ranked it, right? Okay, so we're going after this. We're moving on. All right, okay. It really that's gonna be a bigger topic in the whole arc chasing Levi, because you guys brought that up and it really made me think like it feels like different writers, you know,
Yeah.
like. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I'll rant later. I fucking smashed my
Yeah.
desk over those
I'm
chapters. So
gonna,
Yeah, the chasing Modernia back in the day is nowhere near the chasing
oh fuck!
Leviathan.
No, it was
Shoot.
one chapter. Also,
I mean, I don't
since
give
he's
a
like
fuck.
gone, I'm a fucking, dude, fucking Dorothy. So you're a Dorothy defender, right, Eisen?
I made
hell
that
no.
clear.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I made that clear.
All right.
I
I'm
still
gonna
like
say
your
this.
video, all right? I still
No. No. As a Dorothy defender, does it not irk the shit out of you that she's still, in her old ways of like wanting revenge on the Ark? Do you still feel that's justified, or do you feel like she should?
Yeah, but I still have that extreme urge of fixing, There's still some work to do, and that's good.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a
Do
buck.
you
I got two
feel-
hands, I'm gonna use them.
Yo,
Holy shit.
I'm gonna keep it a buck fancy with you, bro. I am not Bob the Builder. I cannot fix that, bro.
I guess like the bigger thing for me, like all the like meme shit aside,
Mhm.
after Goddess Fall, when you saw the whole interaction, you played JP, right? So like it was a bit clearer on your end than EN. Do you feel like she'll come back around now that Snow remembers and like she's asking Dorothy to join the fight to take down Lillywise? Like, do you think she's just gonna
Like,
fuck off back to the Ark, or do you think she'll actually like put
Well,
that
yeah,
aside?
I assume her next question is, where do I go? Because now she's homeless. And the first thing that should pop into her mind because of Boom the Ghost is us, I assume. Like, Rappy's her friend now. Like, she's comfortable talking with Rappy Red Hood.
Right.
And, like, Commander is cool, right?
Yeah.
I assume that's, like, the first person that pops into her head. So if that doesn't happen, then it's like, all
what
right.
the fuck?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean,
I
yeah.
just,
like-
yeah.
You bring up Boom the Ghost, and it's like also the end of 26. Like she tries to fucking sabotage us, and the commander's like, "Let's go, Dorothy. Let's go back to the Ark. Anise, Neon, go help her." And they're like,
Yeah,
"What?" He's like, "Yeah."
I won't lie. I even was wondering, like, why are, like, in the Bond stories and when I'm like, why does she call us Your Grace?
Exactly.
When in the stories she shows us nothing but fucking contempt all the time. I'm like, I get it. It's for the Bond story, but I'm like, where does that?
I also
moniker
feel like
come up? Why?
she
The
kind
Bond
of
story is based, too. That's an
she
estimate.
kind of sees us as probably like the legendary commander and the other members of Goddess too. I think is like she sees a reflection of those days in us as well, as much as she doesn't want to admit it, But I want to see her like actually fucking step up after Goddess Fall. But that's neither here nor there for this tier list. Put your fucking images in. Let's go. Gauntlet time.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
All right.
That was good.
Okay,
Joey.
we're gonna start off with fucking 27-28, guys.
All right, the start of 27. The biggest thing in the start of 27. We reclaimed a part of the surface. The first time
Hell
and it
yeah.
said GG. Holy fuck. We have Eden's optical camouflage that we utilize. That we
Mhm.
find out we can't make more of because we're out of like Godesium, whatever the fuck it's made of.
It's not. It's something special.
That was
'cause
pretty
we have
good.
got-
That
we
was
have got
special.
that.
The AI got that right.
Oh, that's not the AI I read. I'm not reading
It's not
that.
the AI.
Oh, you're not reading the AI.
No, he's not reading
no
the
wonder
AI
why
right
it was
now.
good. No wonder
Oh.
why it was good.
I was like, no wonder. I was like, okay.
I was gonna read this chapter. See, I read the last one. We're like rotating, aren't we?
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
we're
on,
rotating,
hold
we're
on. Yeah,
rotating.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
When we're popcorn reading, guys, that's crazy.
You take it back to grade school.
Hell
It's
yeah.
Reclamation. Reptilian comes out with Mother Whale.
Yep.
They
Oh,
talk
Oh
yes.
wait! Eisen brings up he's a fucking reptilian being a cartographer and like getting 90% of the map right for what the
Oh,
Ark
yeah.
has, and like more than what the
Yeah.
Ark has at the same time. And then this is also the
Yeah,
chapter
90%.
where more like Anderson's lore kind of like deepens too, because he's like the commander straight up asks him about like how he knows all this stuff and whatever, and he keeps making the comments about looking out for us and like how old war horses need to look after people and shit, and we're just like,
Yeah.
all right. Why does he know about these locations? Like he's very privy to them, and he sends us like
Yeah.
specifically to Red Hood's hometown as like the first reclamation site. Like, okay. Also the notion that raptures are able to not like kill us is also very like what the fuck? Because Raptilian
Yeah.
just made Whaley go on
hang
a
on.
diet.
Yeah, exactly,
real quick,
bro.
real
How do you
quick.
mean her a vegan, bro? That shit's crazy.
Wait,
go
was it Anderson who sent us to Red Hood's hometown, or was that
No.
our suggestion?
No,
was our suggestion,
that was
right?
our suggestion.
Oh, was it
yeah,
our
we
suggestion?
said,
My
we said,
bad.
hey, we have a place in mind type shit, and then
Yep,
we,
yep,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
'cause
fact
I'm
that he
like-
knew it then. It's the fact that he knew it then, yeah.
Did he?
Or I think probably when we showed him the place, I'm pretty sure he had an idea.
I'm pretty sure
maybe.
he probably
He's
just
familiar with
briefed
that
him.
area. There's like there's like mountains or some shit.
Yeah.
like,
He actually described out the
Easily.
place. Yeah, like 100%. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
You guys remember that? Wow.
Yeah, he.
This is why we need more people here. Because I do not remember it.
I don't remember that. That is really small
I don't
detail.
remember, I don't remember that.
Okay,
yeah,
so
so
they
we show him the map and
oh,
he's
sorry,
like,
go ahead.
yeah, we show him the map, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, this area," and he literally like describes the landscape perfectly
Yeah.
of like where we're going to. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he just
Okay.
knows it.
So we get hammering introduced. Is
Yeah.
that when we also get Liverin?
Yeah.
Yes.
We get
Yeah.
Hammer. Our squad right
Fuck,
now.
that kid.
Yeah, our squad right now is the counters, Hammer, Liverin, and Eleg. Yeah, right.
Alec.
Alec,
Yeah,
it's not
That is
Crony, it's
one
Alec.
character
Alec,
I
yeah.
cannot defend, and I get like. defenders
Wait, you don't
in
like
the
Liverin?
comments, and
We can
it's
be
hard.
friends.
It's
We can
crazy.
be
Bro,
friends.
is there anyone
There's
here
some
who's
hardcore
involved
defenders
that-
of her, and they always comment. They're like, "Bro, why do you hate her so much?" I'm like, "What is there
Wait,
to like?"
Ivan, since we're on the topic, we can break down. Do we disagree with her actions? Yes. Do we understand why she's doing it? Yes. The
Yeah.
point of disliking her character isn't because like we can't empathize with her position. We can. She just made all the fucking wrong choices in her
Yeah,
position. Like she
exactly.
literally she fumbled the ball like
Dude.
so hard.
She
Yeah.
is like the weakest-minded fucking character in the roster.
Okay,
Like,
you want to
exactly.
know? No, you want to know what pissed me off? I don't know if this is chapter. So when we're starting Crystal Region, are we doing? Is this like fucking? What chapter are we going up to? Is this 28?
This
That we're going up
is this is 27, 28, 39, 40,
Okay.
41. I mean, not 40.
What-
39,
What
40.
pissed me off in 27, 28
27
was
Yeah,
when we were talking to Liverin and we get separated, right? We get separated while we're escaping from Grave in the fucking tunnels, and then Liverin has this like grand revelation. Oh, the commander is connected to people. I can ask for help. And she just does nothing with that information. And it's like,
No.
what are you, dude? Holy fuck.
And
Exactly.
she has
Oh,
the-
Eleg. We get Eleg too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
We said that, we
we're
said
not
that.
there yet.
I
on
I don't know
Alec,
if someone
but-
said that. We're not there yet. Okay.
Yeah, she Liverin has the caucasity to fucking try to hit on us or something. Fucking
Yeah.
as like is the
He's married and
commander
has 3
female?
kids.
Like, yeah, great line by the
Yep.
way. But Jesus fucking Christ, she can fuck off. I hate that character so much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
another
my-
thing
more
about like
than fucking Leviathan, way more than Leviathan.
Liverin defenders, the biggest thing I have against them is like you get her full backstory, and it's not like Jackal, you know, like Jackal had a fucked upbringing. She's like she's naive, so she'll follow other people, but she has like really good moral sense if you put her with the right people.
Yeah.
Liverin literally said, I fuck bitches, get money. I like being rich. So she wanted to stay rich. Like that.
Exactly.
You can't
Well,
show
like-
me that.
And
And then it's like,
yeah.
bro, go ahead.
And
Isaac,
it's
go ahead.
that with her best friend Fragile, who was like, "I'm gonna,
Exactly, dude.
Minecraft myself if you keep doing this." And we know what happens, right?
Was it
That's what
Fragile's
pisses
brother
me off.
as well,
Yeah.
or sister? Like somebody died, right? Like
Yeah,
one of her
someone,
sisters.
Yeah,
someone
something
related to
crazy.
Fragile died, and then they basically made a promise to never go and do work for Sixo again or some shit.
And then they did
then,
it.
yeah, she does it again.
It's like you're killing people, and then I told you I was gonna, Minecraft if you kept killing people, and she kept. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know how you can sit here and defend that.
That
I
is
don't know, man.
definitely a
That is so
situation
crazy.
where it's just like, I mean, to be fair, fucking Mori was just like, I just shouldn't go back to the Ark,
Yup.
right? And she
Sweet
just like,
man.
I'm gonna fuck off. And thankfully, you have part of Old Tales that just takes her.
Yeah.
But even if that wasn't the case, I don't know if she was gonna fully commit to going back. Like even Kilo's just like, I'm just not going back.
So
I'm just
that's
not
a,
going back.
that's a good example that you bring up too, because we can't even try to give Liverin the scapegoat notion of like, oh, she was with the wrong group of people, because she's literally with us and she's still making the same fucking
go.
decisions. Like it can't do. One of the biggest arguments is like nature versus nurture, and I'm like, no,
This is all her fault.
Yeah,
Like,
it's that
Yeah, no,
consequences. of her own
100%.
actions,
She is the whole
100%.
fucking problem. She is 100% of the fucking problem,
Mhm.
okay.
without a fucking doubt.
Where I
Christ
feel like
almighty.
we're getting really heated about her. Can we shift to a tall mommy hammer?
Eleg, no, hang on. Eleg.
Wait, what? We're
Wait,
going two different ways.
okay. I guess we're splitting up. Let's go.
no, I like hammering.
I got-
Hammering's
We can
cool.
do Eleg.
I got
We can
nothing
do
to
it.
say about hammering.
Well, actually, no.
Alright.
We can do Eleg, because Eleg brings a bit more. Like
Yeah.
she fills in more gaps than hammering does.
Bro,
Yeah.
Pun
I'm pretty
intended.
sure-
was like my favorite part of that
Nah,
of that chapter, those chapters, bro. I fucking love Eleg.
yeah.
I didn't get a chance to play the fucking the Boom
Boomsday?
side story. Yeah, at the time, I had missed it. So, I was just like meeting this character. For me, it was meeting the character for the first time. I'm like, oh my god, she's awesome.
Yeah.
No, Eleg's great.
Great.
100%.
Eleg is peak.
And you know, the whole meme of installing Boom on fucking everything, and I'm like, that's great. And it actually, her little character, you know, quirk was part of the story, and it was instrumental in finding the others. I'm like, that's good writing. Whoa, that's
That is
great
great,
writing.
yeah.
I'll let you expand on this too if you want, Isaac. But it's also the fact that she's the one to constantly like challenge Liverin on her ideals and morals. Like she's the one that's like, why are you here? Like
yes.
why are you doing that? Like she's the one that keeps on being like, Miss Liverin, the fuck is wrong with you? Like
Yeah.
if it wasn't a niece, it was Eleg throughout these entire chapter sets.
Out of all the three characters that came along with us, Eleg is the most competent in terms of she frequently questions either decisions or a lot of other things, being like, is this the right one to do? Are we sure this
She's
is a
not
good
afraid of like the backlash of being like making an incorrect choice, because like again, it's a direct contrast to Liverin when we're navigating, for example, through the crystal region. Liverin just freezes, whereas like if Eleg doesn't understand something, she's just gonna like fucking boomify it or like try to understand it.
I like hammering because, you know, she's just like, I'm just here to do a job and I need to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm broke as fuck.
She's like, but I trust your guys' judgment, right? And I'm not going to necessarily go against it because I don't know better, is the way she came off.
Yeah.
And Eleg, who hasn't really been on the surface, to my knowledge, because again, I didn't play the side.
No,
story.
you're correct.
They
don't go up. They don't go
and
up.
yet
Yeah.
she is showing a lot more like critical thinking and decision making, to the point of where I'm like, why the fuck is even Liverin here? Just have Eleg do it. She's just clearly better at this fucking job.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things that Eleg does, like because like her entire purpose of her trying to go over here is trying to find a new power source for the Ark, I'm pretty sure, right? And then like she also is the first one to start experimenting on the crystals, like before.
Bro, on herself nonetheless, bro.
exactly,
She fucking like
herself
puts it in her
too.
finger and shit. And like she just walks up to us nonchalantly and she's like, oh yeah, you know, they eat electricity. I just cut off this part of my body so I wouldn't die. And you're just like, what the fuck,
what the
dude?
fuck? Bro, this is first mission, by the way. First mission.
Oh, also, like, Eleg's isn't Eleg the one, too, that brought the auxiliary batteries that helps us escape from Grave in the fucking crystal tunnel?
Yeah, exactly.
And she's like, oh, yeah, I have these. Yeah, yeet, throw them. And it's just like, dude, she's a goofy character. Like, you think she's comic relief, but she plays such a critical role in the story. In these chapter sets, and again, like it's like you guys said, why the fuck is Liverin there? You know, like
she's also she's like indispensable in the Ark for the infrastructure. She's
and she carries Boom the Ghost. We cannot forget that.
She carries.
What a great character.
She definitely does.
Amazing.
Again, Eisen and I have already talked about it like on a stream before, but it's like genuinely a top tier waifu character. Bucking it out of all the Nikkes. Like, let's just toss aside the main cast of like the most important character. She is majorly up there, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I would probably give 27-28. Oh, it's either it's A or S. Like I think it's S. I don't know. I think it's S, just because I really enjoyed it. It's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like from a writing perspective, it's really high up there. But I also, I don't know if I think it would be like high, like top of A for me, if anything. Top of A for me, or like Invasion Arc, I still think goes harder just as a set because we didn't split it up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think this is lowest of S, and that's mainly because, like along with all this, they also did a very good way of trying to expand on the world of Nikke, like them trying to show every other character, like not like combat Nikkes, like combat focused Nikkes at all. They stepped away from that and just brought in like, you know, other random ass.
Wait, that's
Nikkes
still valid.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Fucking jobbers, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's still valid. You it's another notion of like if you don't play. So early on in Nikke's story, how many of you guys are day one players in the call?
Technically me, yes.
Okay, Eisen.
Yeah.
Eisen and Isaac. Okay, so like when you started the game, right? If you wanted to know more about Nikke's world, you for example played like Rappy's Bond story or Anisa's Bond story early on, right? But if you didn't want to learn about it, the game just like unveils it. So this is a great example of like, as weird as it sounds, like the mundane aspects of the arc, like bringing these people in that aren't combat experienced.
Yeah.
But it's like they said, it's like Anise and Neon say in this chapter said, it's like they're here because they can do what we can't. They have skill sets that we do not have. Like we can fight, but that's all we can really do.
Yeah, exactly.
Up here on the surface, you know. So it also shows that like for once the central government or whoever sent them up, I don't know if it was just Anderson, but they actually are rubbing their brain cells together and fucking making a joint operation that won't just be smash shit until it works.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
they send people up there that are capable in this region to like navigate and produce some sort of result, which I think is like very nice.
Yeah.
Remind me real quick, is Elig Tetra or Bacillus?
She is Missilus.
Elig?
Yeah, she's Missilus.
Yeah.
So they're all Bacillus then.
I don't remember. I think Liverin might be Elysian. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Liverin. I think Liverin's Elysian. I forget is no. Hammering has to be Missilus because they keep referring to Litter and Senti.
Yeah, she has to
Like-
be Missilus. Yeah.
So I always thought Liverin was Missilus just because I figured
She
it
might
had
be. We
to-
could be misremembering. She might
I
be.
think what it had to do with was again, Suyen was forced to give a lot of aid, so maybe she just sent her Nikkes out.
No.
Oh, that's right,
I
'cause-
just checked right now. She's Elysian.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, so then I'm wrong. Yeah. I'm
Oh, it's
wrong.
honor sprite. Well, no, because you're right because we get all the reinforcement supplies from Missilus specifically up on the
That's-
I
surface.
do remember that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we.
Yeah,
explored
that
the
whole
fuck out-
transport thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, we basically, she's like, "Oh, come and talk at this like military meeting," and we're like, "Nah, give us our shit now.
Yeah.
We'll do it later." And then we just go up to the surface. I think the more I think about it, I think low S works or like mid tier
Yeah.
S just because it also introduces not even the possibility of another heretic being out there, but for lack of a better term, an unknown entity that's again surviving on the surface, like
Yeah.
in this area, you know,
It-
before we confront her.
Yeah, it was like kind of like the hook to the next big arc, and I feel like they actually really nailed it with just drawing the attention on like, you know, what the fuck's going on, especially with like our surroundings, because like the random ass crystals that just eats electricity, and then like, you know, as you said, like a whole new entity just like living on the arc around.
No,
these
we had to
things.
do critical thinking. You know, like actual like no, not you know the players, but you know the commander in the situation. I do critical
Yeah.
thinking, problem solving,
Yeah.
and it was a lot more one of their more cerebral.
Oh,
wait,
chapters, I'd say.
Wait, was this the exact like the chapter where we see Grave for the first time, and then she pulls
Yes.
out 7
It's
dwarves, and we're
26.
just like,
Yep.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or it's 27, yes.
So-
That was in
so
the
F-
PV. That was in the PV. We can put it in S. I'm also gonna bring this up too. This is the first time in the story where the Nikkes talk to the commander about not only his goal of creating Nikke autonomy, but also climbing the ranks to topple the government. Like
Ah,
the
you're
discussion is so bad that Shifty's like, these records need to be wiped. Like what the commander said could be seen as like literal declaration of war.
Yeah.
Because like
you
Shifty's
guys
also
like
a dedicated
how-
operator.
The commander was written though.
I
There was
Uh,
that one point
yes
where he
and-
was like, he kept getting
Yes and no.
pushing. Like they were like, "Are you sure you want to keep going into the crystal region?" He was like, "Yeah, let's keep going." And then they asked again. Like Anise gets really, really worried. He was like, "Yeah, we got to do something here. You know, we can't come back empty-handed." And it was like, "Really? You're really gonna risk going into this unknown area?" I don't know.
So
I-
I think the reason is kind of jumping off of what Pyrex just said, right?
Mhm.
I think it's this idea of, I mean, by the way, later on we kind of go nowhere with this at the moment, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
mainly because I think we just spend so much fucking time on the surface from this point on in the game.
yeah.
But it's this whole thing of like, oh shit, yeah, I need to climb the ranks. I need to do everything I can to get all the merits, get all the glory, get everything, so I can basically make a safe place for Marion to
Yeah.
come back, and no one can
Yeah.
ever fucking touch me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hence why I think I would understand that he's maybe coming from a point of like, no, we need to do this, otherwise I am failing everyone,
Yeah.
right, in my squad and the people that I care about. I'm failing them if we do not do this. So that's where I think he might be coming from, and I obviously I could be drawing
Yeah.
straws here, right? Like,
I
could be super wrong.
I feel like I could completely agree with you, and I also do. I would also like add in the fact that we also came from like we literally just like Rapi just single-handedly just stopped an invasion by herself, basically, and like just 3v1 pretty much. I feel like we're kind of like, okay, we might be able to get this shit. You know, we might be able to do something around here. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're just riding off of that high. Like we actually just accomplished something pretty big, and we want to like capitalize on it. You know what I mean? We also like reclaimed one piece of the fucking what is it called?
Surface.
The surface too. Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like we started setting up achievements that we kind of got in that like I wouldn't say ego, but like kind of like, yeah, we can kind of do this type of thing. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's less ego and it's more so like this is kind of in comparison to chapter 16 with how hesitant counters were to follow Exotic around. Like the commander's seen some shit from that point until where we are in the story now, and like Eisen does have a point of it seems very reckless, but I think it's because they've been in so many situations where points of hesitation have costed them that he's just more willing to push onward and like trust in his squad than he is to turn back and then potentially wasting time regrouping.
Yeah.
It's weird because like again at later chapters this does bite him in the ass, so like it doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
But it does make a good point that he's coming off the high of like not even just the invasion, like taking down Nihilister, like finding out more information about Eden, coming back, stopping the invasion. He was already like high status before. This pushed him, I think, way higher because in chapter 28 there's like fucking billboards of counters in the arc and they're fucking promoting the commanders, so he's definitely seeing that it's achievable. He's not like somebody answering
by this point.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's not answering anymore. He's like somebody that a lot of people look up to. So I think it's like the fact that it's finally the fruits of his labor are finally beginning to show, and he's a little less hesitant to dive headfirst into things.
I also think the difference, though, from 16 to this one too, is Commander is definitely running the show a lot more, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
for
less
sure.
of just letting random people. I mean, even he kind of questions Liverin at times, and he's more like, well, I'm trying to keep a handle on everything. Whereas with 16, he was definitely getting dragged around. So I think that's the major difference there. But that's again where I'm thinking it comes from. And I also think it's
maybe it's because the guide was Liverin. Like we relied on her as the guide, and it was like commander.
Yeah.
I also think that like going off Eisen's point again, I think that the commander at this point, it would be a lot worse if Counters wasn't there to ground him, because I feel like this carries on through the entirety of the Crystal Region arc entering the pursuit of Leviathan, but he's very much less willing to think things through and just willing to go gung-ho, and it's the Counters that have to pull him back.
There was a whole line where it was like being too cautious is actually the problem right now, or something like that.
No, you're completely right. I think either Anise or Rapi shows concern, and he like basically repels it, which again is a stark contrast to what we're used to seeing from him. So I think like his character is going through growing pains right now, and the Counter's whole role is to kind of like pull him back into a sense of reality where he just doesn't get himself killed, because like at this point he doesn't know that he can just fucking fall off a whale and live a mile-long drop. So
imagine the things he's gonna start doing now that he knows he can't do that.
I feel like the writing for him can go really good or really bad. Like this whole catalyst with that can like be a double-edged sword, but that's neither here nor there for this chapter.
We get that.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
That is really interesting.
We put S. We put S. We put S.
I'm glad we all agree with this. Oh, whoops.
Have we already done comparisons? Is this above all the A's?
For what we have up there right now, I think okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Definitely, yeah. Okay. So 29 and 30.
I
feel like
I'm
gonna make the
joke.
joke.
The reading from the we still hadn't had the cursed reading.
Oh yeah.
Did Udon do it yet? Udon, read it. It's the shortest one out of all of them. It's literally one fucking like sentence barely.
No, dear Lord. Wait, hold on. Which one?
Right. Oh, are we reading 27, 28, or are we doing 29?
We hadn't read that one yet.
Oh, you're doing both. GG, you volunteer for 2.
Okay, sure. This will be my contribution to the video. All right. The focus shifts to the. This is in stars. Do I have to read it differently?
Yeah.
Just read it.
Just read it however you want to read it.
Just read it.
Counters discover grave, a mysterious Nikke guarding a coffin containing Cinderella, parentheses, and Akiro, the first corrupted goddess.
That is a little.
2930.
It was a little bit far off. I'm not gonna lie. They were a bit off, but
Wait,
little
wait. Let them cook.
Too far
2930
off.
might be better. 2030 might be better.
Yeah, continue with 2930.
You sure you want to say that?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
The Crystal Chamber battle. The commander.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
No, we gotta keep a straight face. The commander helps Grave protect Cinderella from both raptures and the Ark's absolute squad.
Wait. So Absolute's the enemy
Behemoth
now.
who? Behemoth who?
What?
Absolute's the
What?
enemy now, gang.
Okay, so there are two things that we just glossed over to contextualize where we're going in now in 20. Well, the fuck are we? 29 and 30. Dude, I have to put the soju down. I just stopped fucking drinking. Holy shit.
This man's cooked. This man's cooked.
I've been taking a shot every time like somebody says something that's like valid, and I'm 3 bottles in. Please fucking help me. 28 is the Crystal Chamber battle. Yes.
C.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, that OST slaps. That
Yeah.
OST fucks first off. Secondly, it's also the introduction of like raptures that are classified as equal or above a tyrant class. So like not only do these crystals consume raptures, but for stronger ones, they could pose a greater threat because they like parasitize themselves within those raptures. We also get introduced to Flora and the Botanic Garden Squad. We also find out that Liverin is being a rat, and like literally
Yeah, actually
Grave
get
is
introduced to Flora on that one. I completely forgot
Yeah.
her.
it's 28.
I
Yeah,
super
28.
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
forgot
Flora.
her.
It's
Did not know.
yeah, hammering like basically requests for it because they want to get an analysis on the crystals because they represent a plant-like structure. So since Flora's like in charge of all the botany in the Ark and whatnot, they contact her first, and that's
Yeah.
like the point of which they find out the crystal's inner workings.
Oh wait,
basically.
actually, I think that might be the end of 27. Actually, now that I think about it, that might.
That
be
is gonna be 27.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We're
so
talking
I'm just trying to,
about 27, 28.
Good.
Right.
No,
we're
we're
on.
at 2930. We're at 2930.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. You're right. I'm wrong.
So okay, so this chapter, these 2 chapter sets, the biggest thing for me that kind of like irked me, in the, it could be different for you guys, but it was like, we talk about being reckless. I feel like Rapi was extremely reckless in these chapters, like trying to just scrap with Grave all the time.
Yeah, but
Like-
at the same
Oh,
time,
yeah. Oh,
but at the same time, I do feel like they kind of frame it in such a way where you kind of can feel the exact same way that she's feeling during that entire thing if you haven't read Old Tales at all. Like, the fact that she is harboring a heretic in her eyes, I feel
Right.
like at that thing, like, there is no possible way that we can, like, because here's the thing, right? Unless you remember what happened in chapter 19 with the note with the Anakiro, like
One
being-
RHX, yeah.
yeah, like unless you remember that, you're thinking, oh nah, this woman's trouble. We have to put her down.
Harboring a
I mean,
heretic and lugging around 7 dwarves.
Well,
Exactly,
I
bro.
think the big difference is here is that so we learned from primarily Majournia that heretics can be talked to, and we for the most part thought that Grave might have been a heretic, and I think she said she wasn't. Did she say she was, or was she vague? She was vague about it.
No,
right?
so
I don't
Grave
think-
never just Graves never
don't think-
described herself
Yeah.
as a holy shit, my mic peak, as a heretic. I think what happened was Shifty went to analyze her in the databanks. They didn't find anything, so they just automatically assumed that she's something like a pilgrim
Yeah.
when they're
Okay.
pursuing her.
But she
but-
was relatively hostile-ish.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but it's
but
literally because
understandable. So.
it's both sides are understandable. My point wasn't more so like Rappy's reasoning. It's the fact that Rappy kept putting everybody in danger by just constant scrapping with her. Like that
Oh,
that
no,
was
that's-
more so my point
That's
than
valid.
like then like the whole I understand the notion of both ends. Like, we came into Graves' area with all her medical shit to try and revive Cinderella, and we're like fucking her shit up for no reason. And then at the same time, like, she has Anakuro, who again, like, Rappy has a context for it. We don't. We're like, what the fuck is this?
Mhm.
But it's more so the fact that, like, again, going back to Aizen's comments of like the commander being more reckless, Rappy just internalizes that whole notion and literally just goes in guns blazing, no fucking plan, gets her shit rocked, like puts
Yeah.
everybody, because like Unknown also isn't actively hostile towards them when they were retreating out of the cave, and she's more so elusive than she is like anything else. When the commander finds her when she's like dying, practically trying to recharge, she literally attempts to converse with the commander, and then the whole sequence of Rappy happens, like of her rolling up on the commander, and then he's like, wait, we can actually reason, and then she's just like, nah, we're scrapping. Like
Okay, so sorry to Rappy fans, and I like Rappy, so let's just hold on, put your pitchforks down. She's great and all, but I think one of her biggest flaws at around this point and kind of sort of moving forward is she is like one of the worst people to have around, where she is your own personal echo chamber. And
oh my god.
And just fucking, she's just like, oh, we're doing this now. All right, we're doing, and she'll take it to extremes. And you're like, well, hang on. I didn't say we're going all the way. And she's like, we're going all the fucking way. And I'm like, oh, dear God. And it's like, she's kind of making all your bad habits 1,000 times worse. So.
I mean,
But are they bad habits? That's the question.
Well,
I mean,
some of them
clearly
are.
has a thing for you, all right?
Well, no
Your
shit.
lovers, basically. And
that's
you have been successful up until this point. You are the
Exactly,
most successful
true.
squad of all
No, that's
time.
fair.
The Commando
That is
unit.
true.
Yeah, that's very
Nothing
fair.
has gone wrong technically. Nothing has gone wrong. Why would she ever question your motives?
Exactly.
But hear me out. You go, same stuff. It's like the energy of you go to a public place, boys, and then one of your boys starts scrapping with somebody else, and somebody else is like, "Is that your boy?" And you just sigh, and you're like, "Yeah." That's my boy, and
Honestly,
you're like, I gotta fight now.
nah, exactly.
Fight.
I was gonna say-
The difference is, they're giant raptors trying to kill you instead of whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
going along with that, it's also the fact that that whole like fighting Grave thing acts as a hindrance of like us actually trying to converse with Grave, because we didn't have to fight the other 2 times. But
Oh yeah, we didn't. We definitely didn't.
like, yeah, Rappy does have trust instilled in us, but I don't think she was. I think she's just acting more irrationally here.
Yeah.
Like, in my
Is,
opinion, I
was
could be
it-
wrong. I could be wrong,
Was
but
it the start of her insecurity or her her complex that
It
she started
wasn't-
developing?
No,
Pretty
it was
much.
I think the start of the insecurity thing was her getting folded by Behemoth. Like,
no, yeah, I was
twice.
fighting Behemoth.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, that also happens this chapter. Hey, we're going all
Oh,
over the fucking
When
place.
actually,
yeah.
no. That,
Well,
wait,
I felt like it kind of started regardless, because now she's like, oh, I'm easily the strongest out of all you guys, so I'm gonna be with the
100%
commander.
That's
I'm
also another thing. Yeah.
the sole bodyguard of him and keeping him alive, and then that leads to her getting defeated by Behemoth, and that crushes her. She's like, oh,
yeah,
actually-
She's
that-
very,
that's
not
she's
that
very
great.
different. She's very different from like Anise and Neon, because I know that when it was 25 and 26 when they're like, oh, Rappy is so strong, we're just gonna get stronger. Like they know that they're falling behind,
yeah.
but at the same time they're like, oh, we'll just train, lol. Like they still want to put the best effort in that they can. But for Rappy, it's like, does she have any aspirations at this point, or is she still like empty in air
She-
quotes,
No,
like
she's
following
still-
us
she's
around?
still
Like,
empty, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
she's
to my
still
knowledge.
quote unquote empty.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
like because she can't protect us, which is like one of her sole things that she holds value in, her whole mental just collapses. And I think that's also what shifts the tide when they're fighting with Grave, or like in the Crystal region in general. It's just her falling into this like almost like this state of wallowing. It's not even self-pity, it's more like,
Okay,
I wouldn't
so
say
it's
accepting.
like it's like the need to prove herself, if anything.
Yes, definitely, 1,000% that. I would
Mhm.
say from a writing standpoint, it is a high A, potentially a low S if we have like more. Mind you, when I was watching all these chapters, when they first came out, dude, it was like, to me, I'm like, we were having the best time in Nikke right now. I was enjoying every fucking chapter that always came out, and I was having so much fun. The music was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
sorry, we missed a very important thing.
Yeah,
You
Um,
did? Okay.
Yeah, Red Hood
Revelation.
is in Rappy, and that is triggered by Cinderella's coffin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
Oh,
triggers
that's
her.
right.
Yeah, that's what
You
we're
guys
gonna
already
talk
mentioned
about.
this?
I think
Okay,
sort of.
so that's why
yeah.
she's all like kind of going crazy, because Red Hood's thing is triggering
Yeah.
her because of Cinderella's coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
And
doesn't
also-
that also bring up the point of like Red Hood still there? Like, isn't that
Yeah.
also brought up in this set too? Like,
They-
It's the levy punching thing is when she truly disappears. So
yeah.
she's still there.
Didn't Grave also have a line saying something about it being like a borrowed power?
Yeah, she did, and like
Yes.
when she
Which
showed
kinda
off the whole
triggered-
thing with the red hair.
Yeah, it kind of triggered Rappy even more.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, she was like, well, wasn't it the fact that, wasn't the name Red Hood mentioned? It was either Rappy or Grave, and like whoever said it triggered the other person. I think it's Grave that heard it because she said something
Grave
like,
heard
don't defile the name of like, it was
Of the
something about
goddess.
defiling goddess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's like that. I feel like both of them during those whole scraps are just like two people that didn't talk. And like it could have been avoided. Because like,
Well,
didn't they just
I
talk
did.
later?
Yeah,
And
they
then were
did.
fine?
Think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Because we
exactly.
still didn't know shit about Grave, not fully, right? We
Yeah,
didn't
we
know
didn't.
like
Yeah, of
entirely
course.
about Grave. So the fact that she knew about Red Hood and Goddess Squad was just like, whoa, you either know your shit or you're that old.
I kind of like how we're doing this because we're covering the major story stuff, and then we can end off with like the happy fluff beats.
Yeah, so we get split up, right? Because of the whole crystal chamber thing. And then after that we get our whole squad with like what is it called? Fragile, Drilly, and Trony. And I think this is where we see with Eleg and the whole, billboard thing with the boom, right? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Wasn't that-
to like
wasn't that 28?
No,
That was 28.
was it
right?
28? No, because
When she
28
installs
I'm pretty
Boom on the giant monitor?
No, I'm pretty sure that's 29 because 28 is when we first fight Crystal Chamber at the very end, if I remember correctly.
Am I bugging?
And that's
Hold
when
on,
we
I
get
just,
split
I
up.
just
I'm-
get a chapter
He
summary on
does
this.
install Boom on a TV.
No, it was like on the giant monitor because it's on the map.
Actually,
No, I
yeah, but
swear
I'm
to
pretty
God.
sure they changed it to be like at the resting spot or something.
No, it's
Like, where
20.
she leaves a
20
message?
Where the fuck are
yeah,
we?
she leaves a
We're on-
sign. We're at 29.
It's 28. Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
not. No, it happens last chat. You know what? That's neither here nor
Yeah.
there. Shit. Boom.
Okay.
Yes.
That happens 29. That happens 29.
I have a 29.
That's
Okay.
what the fuck.
I checked the wiki. Yeah.
See, I know my shit, guy.
Wait, I'm so fucking. I literally just did a chapter summary on this.
I'm pretty sure she probably installs it at 28, but then she does the resting station to show that they were there at 29. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this is the thing where fucking Liverin did the dumbass decision of fucking trying to take a picture of Grave, and then she
Taking
just
a
crashes
picture.
out.
Oh,
Oh, is this okay? Wait, okay. So I'm under. This is the one where the flash goes off on her, right? Not the first encounter. This is the one where they're like trying to like sneak or some shit or like reason,
Yeah.
and Liverin's flash just like, and then they
Yeah.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like,
Okay,
yeah,
that does happen. 29. Yeah, that does.
yeah,
happen, 29.
exactly. Yeah.
I think another big plot point is just the whole backstory on Liverin just getting kind of like unearthed in this chapter, and like the stuff that she did was so vile that Fragile wouldn't only like Minecraft herself, but she's like, I'll Minecraft you, then Minecraft myself after I Minecraft you. Like,
Yeah.
it's Jesus Christ.
I mean,
she's
yeah,
like
I think
insisting with
that
there
the
was-
was a
commander.
lot of raw emotion
was-
with that. Is definitely like, oh gosh.
I'm half drunk, but like Fragile's hot as fuck, bro. Let's be real. Like, holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
no,
god.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, anyone who defends Liverin and their fucking and if,
We're going
if
back to
your-
this.
If it no, no, I know, but if your fucking reasoning is whatsoever, but she's hot, you can shut the fuck up. No, she's not. No, she's not.
Seek a mental hospital.
Yeah,
She is
Fragile's on her.
Ugly on the inside, mid on the fucking outside. Fuck off.
She's
Exactly.
pretty mid. I don't know.
No, I was walking out when I heard like Troni's name, and I wanted to shout this at the mic, but I couldn't at the second. But I'm like, oh yes, the feet character. Yes, the feet.
Isn't she also in this like schizo? She's like Troni's log. If I die, editing of will number 1000, whatever the
she's,
fuck. Like she's dooming. She's gonna die on the.
Yeah, she's just doom
She's a-
posting constantly.
She's constantly a doomer. She is, like cringe, but in a kind of funny way.
God, she's
Um,
great. I love her character.
I
love
she's
I
her
was
character.
just like,
Yeah.
when I saw her in the story, I'm like, I'm pulling for her the second she comes out.
And she was
Fair
shit.
enough,
It's so
yeah.
tragic. She was a
She's
shit
such a
character.
dog-shit
So
character,
tragic.
but hey, I'm
So
glad I
hilarious.
fucking got her character.
I
Yeah,
will say this. Oh, actually,
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna add to what you're saying. I think I liked Fragile being part of that story because she really emotionally fucking charges everything. like,
Yeah.
massively. And like you guys were saying before about like I'm gonna fucking Minecraft you and myself right after, like, whoo! woo boy, yeah. No, the
Exactly.
amount of emotions were like hardcore, and it was like
Oh yeah, yeah.
fucking great. I think there was a lot of drama, like inner character drama going on. Not just between the counters too, because I think by this point we're starting to be like, hey, Rapi and or Commander, this is both Anise and Neon being like, aren't you guys being kind of reckless? Aren't you guys being a little bit stupid? And
Yeah.
and like one or the other one's just like, no, shut the fuck, or shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck. Just no. So I think I think those chapters were really good at showing character flaws, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like we really started to see a lot more character flaws. And it was just like, yes, our main character and the characters that are alongside us are not. Yeah, we already knew they had flaws, but like the cracks, especially with Rapi, are really starting to like show, and it is hampering us. Unlike later chapters with Rapi.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about, this is so off topic, I don't know why you guys talk about this, made me remember. The Commander has an Omega L moment in this fucking chapter when he's like, isn't he staring at liver into ass, and Rapi's like, the fuck you looking at? And he like offsets it, like, bro, he's falling to the dark side, you know?
No,
like,
no, no.
type
I
shit.
think it was like something
he?
else. She was actually trying to like talk about like the what is it called? Like he was comparing between Liverin and Fragile's clothing because like hers is like so outdated.
Oh, that's
and,
right,
like,
because it's
Liverin's, like,
designer
newer.
versus
exactly.
This whole chapter set, like the entirety of the Crystal Region arc, really puts on highlight how good Nikke's story is on diversifying their cast. Because like it's an
Yeah,
extremely big group that we're following. It's fucking 3 total squads, like one unknown entity, or fucking one unknown entity, like a quote unquote heretic. And we're still able to have all of these diverging plot points, which I think these chapters, after the initial setup for it, entering the Crystal Region arc, are super engaging, just because there's so many things happening, and it's not like fluff, you know? Like a lot of
I
Nikke's
don't
plot
lose
points
track
don't feel
of
like
it, yeah.
that. Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
lose track of any of it. It didn't feel like, because we've all played a lot of gotchas, right? Or at least a decent number of gotchas.
Yeah.
The biggest issue I've actually had with gotchas in the past is that you have a huge cast of characters, and it feels like they shoehorn in, like, we got to include them all in the story somehow, and it's constantly revolving, and it feels like nothing really matters.
Yeah.
But this is why I like Nikke the most, and it is one of my favorite games. And like full stop, not even gotcha games. It's one of my favorite games.
Mhm.
And that is, we have a constant cast of 3 characters that play a major role and are always around, that keep us grounded, right? And everyone else who comes and goes through that revolving door, either to sell new characters or to just make the story intriguing for the moment,
Yeah.
they feel like they're placed right, and it doesn't feel like, oh, well, you need to know about their entire backstory coming into this. No, it's just like you learn about them, as an audience as they come in, and you kind of like figure this stuff out. They don't overstay their welcome for the most part. There's some characters that do, Red Hood, and then they leave when like, and it's not even like we leave and I'm like, oh, if anything, they leave us intrigued, being like, I want to know what's still going on with that character, right? Fragile goes, I'm like, I'm still thinking here over after like 42, and I'm like, also, what's going on with Fragile?
I feel like Fragile's low key on her like King Von
Lost her
timing,
head.
bro. She's just like going around trying to find.
You say King Von timing?
Yeah, bro.
What the Isn't this the point where they also are like, they discover the Glass City, like the first remnants of an imitation arc, but it's not like an imitation arc.
Yeah.
And then
the Harmony Cube.
Wait,
too.
we just skipped over the A pillars. We just complete holy fuck.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
for
you
shit.
want
Oh,
to you want to hear something else that we skipped, bro?
What?
This is like chapter fucking 27, 28 was the first time they actually started pointing out on Neon's glasses.
Oh yeah, that's also true because they installed Boom on it. And
Yeah,
then she has her supervision, pew pew pew. Yeah, it's like we don't know where it came from.
It's the first time we also find out that the commander's fucking what is it? It's not his earpiece. He's got these he's got this
The communication
special
device.
thing. Yeah, his special
Yeah.
his is like really
Yeah.
fucking unique or something.
Yeah.
And
But
they're
doesn't
like, oh,
Alec-
well,
like
Yeah, Alec fucks with it, but she's
fixes
just
it.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
this is really weird. And it's like, yeah, we can't replace it. It's like, oh, that's
Smoking
interesting.
gun.
Never
Yeah.
talk about it, for at all later. But like,
Mhm.
and it's been 10
Indeed.
chapters now where I'm like, come on,
That
guys.
is true. I think
We
most
have
people
not
forgot
thought
about that.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
forgot
point.
about
That's a
it,
good
not gonna lie.
tidbit. Yeah, I just wrote a fucking script for this and I didn't bring that up. Jesus Christ, dude. Like,
Keep me around. Every now and then I just randomly bring up stupid shit.
I
that
don't
no
know
one
if the drunker I get, the better I'll be for this video, or the worse I'll be. We'll find out.
all right. What else are we missing from 2930?
I think the biggest thing that we didn't talk about yet, and this could be the last thing that we cover, is the final conflict with Grave Rapi. Like that whole scrap that happens. I think that's the end of 30 though, or the end of 30 is like them regrouping with Mana and them finally talking to each other, but that could be 31. I could be misremembering.
It could, I think
Uh,
that's 31. Start of 31.
Yeah,
they
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
In 30.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't remember anything that happened in this fucking chapter in order. You're better off than I am right now. I think the big thing too that we didn't really touch on is we also get, I know this is tying into side events, but we get more info on like Sixo and what exactly Liverent's done before. This is also like the harboring of why we dislike Liverent's character if it wasn't apparent in 27 to 28. It's like if you did like her in those chapters and you found out what she did in 29 and 30 and you still like her, you just fucking check yourself in mental institution, bro. Like she's not defendable after that.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that when Fragile, I forget exactly, you guys might remember, didn't Fragile like roll up on Liver when she's mumbling some bullshit to herself, and like that's why that whole conflict happens, because she doesn't know that Liverent's like still affiliated with Sixo up until that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she
So, like,
actually
there's
delete the
also-
photo? I'm actually
No.
surprised. No, right?
No, like she's okay, so you could say yes and no, but like she says that she does, but then she's like still taking shit when we see Grave again, when she
Yeah,
takes like
she-
the flash photo,
yeah.
like, you know. So
Yeah.
wait, that's another, wait, Isaac brings up, I'm fucking, hold on, I'm taking a shot. Wait, that's a good point. Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh my.
Dude, that's another point. It's like we've stressed the situation that we are in right now. We stressed how dire it is, and she literally provides no fucking aid when it comes to fighting against the unknown. Like Hammering had to play fucking baseball the first time because she just stood there. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like fucking Jack Doherty was standing there and they want to take pictures of him or some shit, and she was just standing there like,
Yeah, the
Like paparazzi.
worthlessness emotions consumed her, because as soon as she lost her, usefulness as being guide, because she doesn't know what she's doing anymore, she was like, all right, I'm just gonna get the things I need to get, make some money, and get out.
it was
and
so
then
selfish.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It's such a selfish mindset. And it's like the point of those conflicts too is she's the cause of two of the conflicts that happen with Grave, because she just aggravates her because she takes pictures and whatnot. And like she doesn't, I don't know if she deletes it the first time. I think she does. And then she takes the second one. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'll delete it, lol. But then I don't think we ever get confirmation. Again, I could be wrong. Comment section, don't roast me.
At
I'm
that
drunk.
point, I'm pretty sure she gets better shit. The E crystals.
Oh
So
wait,
we're
no,
good.
that's holy fuck. Wait, yes.
No,
holy
actually,
shit,
no,
people-
that makes a
oh my
lot
fuck.
more sense. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's why Fragile started crashing out, right? I think that's probably the reason, if I remember correctly.
I don't know if it's that, because like she's
No,
mumbling some bullshit like in the corner to herself out loud that she doesn't realize she's saying out loud, and then Fragile overhears it. But no, the point of the crystal is so fucking valid, because like Hammering is gonna fucking die. Like these things are eating her alive. And Liverent's like, oh boy, gotta get the crystal. And it's like, are you so dead ass right now? Are you
Yeah.
still for real?
If I recall, though, I think while they were transporting Hammering's head, this is in later chapters, right, guys? So
Yeah.
I think when they're transporting her head, it gets. Don't they like take the head? Doesn't somebody steal the
Yeah,
fucking head?
they fucking take the head because Liverent, because in later chapters, Liverent's like, I don't want to touch the head. Oh, don't make me take the crystals. And I'm like, you're such a bitch.
So I
You're such
think
a bitch.
she
Like,
tried to grab
God.
crystals,
Hmm?
got in trouble. I think we confiscated that shit, and then she ended up stealing the fucking head, which is way more depraved. Like
Yeah.
we are just going fathoms deep now on
Oh,
how
but
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
Isaac, she's
yeah.
Sixo's oppressing her. She has nowhere to go. She has to do these
There's
things.
the whole the entirety of the surface. Sixo
No,
cannot.
no, no,
touch
no,
her.
no, 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 no. No, she has to, bro. The
But
fucking
yeah,
bag.
she
The
has
bag.
to, bro.
Actually,
she has to.
actually, also there are. I think I talked to Eisen about it like many months ago. At one point, there are records and
moons.
accounts in the fucking like lore of just mass manufactured Nikkes just going AWOL and saying, "Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this anymore," and they just leave and they stay outside forever. Yeah,
Wait,
that's just an option. That is an option to mass produce Nikkes. And this bitch just goes, "Nah, I'll just take my chances in the arc. Nah, I'd win."
See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. There's no designer outside, you know?
Oh my fucking god. I feel like the reason why we
problem I have
dislike
with-
her.
The problem I
ahead.
have with her writing is just that, like, what is it? She wants the designer shit. She wants to live a life of luxury, or she wants to not die. Because when, like, later on, it becomes more and more apparent that she's more afraid of Sixo,
Mhm.
and she feels like she's being blackmailed and extorted to continue going. And it's like,
Right.
but like, then just go, just go.
So here's my problem with her character. Like, she wants the money, yeah, but I think the biggest thing, isn't it like the fact that Ingrid would find out what she's been doing, and like she's worried about that, but at the same time, like, you're with the fucking commander. Like, she internal monologues this, like, oh, maybe he can help, and then she gets possums. Like, she's such a fucking possum. Like, she won't
By
do...
this point in lore, sorry to cut you off. No, keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Well, no, it's just like she has the option to ask us for help, and she has the option to like utilize anyone there for aid, but she chooses to withhold information and continue to just carry out whatever it is that she needs to do for Sixo. Like,
So, viewers, I need to stress this massively, right? And then I do want to move on, but by this point in the story, Commander is so high status to the point of where he can damn near, not saying entirely, but damn near pardon anyone of their crimes, depending on the severity of the crimes. If it's a really bad crime, he can lessen the fucking crime to an extent, right? And we have seen him do this in the story. So it's kind of fucking wild to me that it's like, yeah, you have this super influential person, right? Who is top tier, right? Billboards of him before even going out on this mission. Fucking massive billboards of him. And yeah, you have that, like, oh, maybe I should ask him for help, just like you said, Pyrex. I'm like, bro, okay, fine. Let's say leaving isn't an option. Maybe you want to go into a protection program. Guess who can facilitate that? The commando unit. The fucking commander can explicitly fucking do that. I mean, I don't know how effective it'll be, because we find out later how massively integrated Sixo is, but still, it's something, right? I just, god fucking damn. Yes, the commander, by this point in the story, almost has the ability to pardon people of crimes. At this point with Liverin, though, definitely no. That's no longer.
Dude, I
on the-
totally forgot that Fragile shoots her in the leg when she realizes she has the crystal right in her leg,
Yep.
or sorry, in the bottle. But during that whole thing, because they were so focused on what Liverin was doing, that Hammerin behind them gets impaled by the crystal, right?
Yeah.
So indirectly, Liverin caused that.
I was about to, bro, we're the same fucking person. I was right about to go on that tangent of like Liverin uses people. Like, the thing that pisses me off with her too is like, she knows what she's doing and she uses other people for her own personal gain. And like, I get it, she's a coward, but she almost does it in a sense that is unapologetic. Because like, Hammering doesn't only get afflicted by the crystals, she also is the one to divert attention from raptures later on to allow Liverin to slip out of like combat, basically, like to protect them. And it's like, bro, Hammering, okay, in contrast to Liverin, Hammering is such like a careless person that will do anything for the squad that she is in. Like, no questions asked. She like fought Grave, no questions asked, because like she could. She's one of the only combat Nikkes that are there with them. And then like Liverin literally has impacted everybody in the fucking Crystal region in the span of like what 4 chapters, in a negative aspect. It's insane. Like it's insanity.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I also think we should probably rate this this chapter now, just because this is quickly turning into the "oh my god, I fucking hate Liverin" podcast.
That's great.
Honestly,
I love that.
No, I agree
would
with
love
it,
to
but
make
I'm
a
like,
podcast
I think the
like
reason why is because we know there's going to be defenders, and
exactly.
Well, no, it's
it just
not even
doesn't make
just
any
that.
sense to any of us.
hey, yo,
So-
defenders, come out in the comments, please. No, please.
I'd agree that this was a tangent,
taunt
but
them.
at the same time, I feel like Liverin's impact, I wouldn't talk about it this much if she didn't have such a direct impact on the entire story that we are currently in right now. If this is like a flashback sequence, like if we're talking Boomsday, yeah, it'd be like a one-off thing. But it's the fact that all of her actions directly impact the cast in a fashion that turns the tide of the current story that they are in. Like, disregard the whole combat with like Rapi and Grave for a second. Like, the whole thing of them getting into constant danger and having to get out of it is almost because of like either A, Liverin couldn't navigate them, B, she's trying to do some bullshit stupid thing to try and get the crystal, or C, she just freezes up during a fight. Because does she have a fucking panic attack too? And like we have to pull her out
Yeah.
of it when she finds herself useless. It's just the fact that this character is such a detriment to the group, and it's not something that we can just like briefly gloss over because she is impactful in later chapters. But I do agree that like I could rant about her for so long. I did it for like 3 hours on my stream. Like I literally crashed out. So I mean, hey, we can
like-
this set of chapters, I feel like this is going towards Nikke's peak writing. Like this, the Crystal
easily.
Region arc is amazing, you know. So
It is some of the best writing. The fact that it makes us feel such strong emotions, I think really adds to it, right? So that's why I vote this goes also an S.
I feel like this goes above 27, 28. I only say that because we're putting 31 and 32 above all of them. That's the
Yeah,
only.
this is really
Uh,
good because of the mystery behind the coffin and Grave, and
Yup.
then
Oh, yeah.
6-0. Like 2 major things appear in this chapter. Well, get emphasized in this chapter.
Yeah.
So
That's what makes it so
Yeah.
good.
going along with the Cinderella thing too, it also just raises a question of like the how aspect, you know, like how is this person that presumably is from the first invasion still here, you know? And like it also, I think it's in this chapter that you can kind of tie in where they were in 28 as well, why all the medical devices were there,
Mhm.
because we find out that it's like, because this is the point too before they fully scrap, Rapi and Grave fully scrap, that you see that there's like medical armaments inside of the coffin, right? So it's kind of like this thing too of why are they preserving this seemingly heretic Nikke, right? So there's a lot of unanswered questions that I think are really good setup, but the only reason why we don't put it higher is because 31 and 32 is fucking gas. Like this set of chapters are gas.
31, 32. Honestly, yeah, it's probably my favorite like set of chapters.
You know what? Hey, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, but just I want to preemptively put it in peak.
Yeah, no,
No,
we
yeah,
gotta put
it's
it.
going
We gotta
there.
put it in peak. Yeah, no, I
It's
gotta
going
put it
above 13. No, put it
Yeah.
above. Put it above. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
easily.
The big thing with this set of chapters for me, it's not even like the main conflict with like Behemoth or the whole like Grave and Rapi. It's the fucking bond over time of Absolute and Rapi that goes on
Yeah.
in these set of chapters. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's such a good parallel to oh fuck, what is the chapter where they're introduced? 5, 4, don't fucking crucify me, I don't remember. Whenever they're introduced in the story and they have that whole like moment with Rapi, it's such a good contrasting moment. We also get the background information from Mana. We also meet Mana in this chapter again, and we get like
Yeah.
the whole background info. We actually talk to Grave. We find out that she sounds like she's slow to speech because she's literally decaying and dying with like, or not dying, but like her fucking like what makes her
a
up
lot
or
of parts,
composes her.
replaced.
Yeah, we also find out she's a mass-produced Nikke, by the way, lol. Like, fucking,
Exactly. that
she's not
shit's
a
insane.
pilgrim. She's a fucking MP.
Well,
So-
there's a huge asterisk to that.
There
a
is, but like
big
her
fucking
specs,
asterisk for
her
that.
specs are like
Yeah.
she's not anything super high
I mean,
functioning.
she's not a Grimm's model. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I mean, she fucking might as well be, dude. That motherfucker like escaped Nihilister, fucking fighting her on the surface for Cindy.
I still don't know how the fuck that shit happened. How that went down. They need to give me context on this, bro. How the fuck?
I mean, as the person that made Cinderella, she definitely put some specs on herself.
Oh
so,
yeah,
True.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like she knew, how could I possibly keep this, you know, and all this stuff safe if I'm not strong myself? So
Again,
Yeah.
these chapters, this entire arc introduced my favorite fucking characters, and that was Grave and fucking Behemoth. And I'm like, oh my god, I love these characters so much.
Yeah.
So for Behemoth's character, I guess we've kind of like glossed over her in her entirety for the most part, right? Because don't we meet her in like
We meet
20?
her in,
Is it 29:30? We meet her?
No,
right?
we meet her
And then-
31, 32. 31, 32.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because
Wait, real
we
shit?
yeah we try to pull
31.
up and try to talk things out with Grey, but when we see her as getting beat by Behemoth.
Oh,
right
wait,
now,
that's right.
yeah.
Isn't this? Yeah, this is a chapter. So this is the PV where we get the whole like scene of her pinging Rapi down in the fucking preview set. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure
Yes.
then.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, okay.
31.
Yeah. See, this is why you guys are here because I holy fuck my memory. So yeah,
Yeah.
so for Behemoth as a character, I guess like what are your guys' opinions on her in general? Because like yeah, she's an antagonist, so to say, in the story, but it also just
Phenomenal.
seems like
Yeah,
she
she-
wants to
yeah.
converse with us. You know, it's like she's
Phenomenal.
not.
A great
Beyond.
philosopher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She gave the best
Fucking
quote like of all time, bro.
Yeah, no, like she was accurately the first not entirely hostile heretic, but it also showed us something brand new too, and that is the offspring and the four beasts are different.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
But then it was like, wait, there's factions to the fucking heretic? From this, we were like, oh, okay, shit. You know, we can talk to heretics now. Hold on, we can work with them. She's hot as fuck, and she wants to talk to us. Which, by the way, she has taken multiple times, being like, hey, why don't we just talk it out? And god damn it, our fucking squad is just like, yeah, sure, we'll talk, and then we fucking punch her. Actually, no, I think that happens later. I think that happens later.
Fucking 32. We punched her in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking
The Vop House punch.
Yeah.
yeah, fucking love that, dude. Just one of my favorite images, even if it is like favorite waifu getting socked in the face, but it does prove that like, yo, Commander can throw hands.
Exactly. We can throw it in.
Yeah.
We got it like that.
But Behemoth is a awesome fucking character because she basically she cracked open the entire world of like possibilities in terms of what can be done with you know, heretics and the like, being like, shit, we don't have to fight them. That's a thing.
yeah.
I thought we had to fight them. I
Yeah.
thought they just wanted to kill us, you know, off the rip. No, they don't.
Mhm.
We find out later it's more so it's the four beasts that just don't want to really kill people. They just want to fuck
Yeah.
off and do their own thing. And this is around the time. Do we also see Leviathan in 3132?
No,
Like,
she said she's
not
pulling
audible.
up. She's pulling up. That,
This is
Okay.
Behemoth calls her later on,
Mhm.
and like we get the voice reveal for her that I went feral for. But yeah, little did I know that character is gonna be utter dog shit for 6 chapters. But yeah, we don't. So we also know that there's more than just Behemoth again by the name the Four Beasts, but it also builds up because of how strong Behemoth is. Going back to the
Yeah.
point that like she scraps with Rapi and not even just beats Rapi. I think Rapi describes it as like being completely overpowered.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, when she's
Scrapping is a fucking or like an overstatement, bro. She
Yeah, so, like, if
completely
you-
fucking one tapped her.
If you take this fight and like compare it to again the invasion arc, it makes sense of why Rapi's internal strife is so vehemently against her. Is because, you know, she just repelled like 2 heretics, whatever the fuck Chatterbox is considered, and fucked them off to the surface from the arc. Meanwhile, they find this quote unquote different faction of heretic and gets fucking bodied. You know? So
exactly.
it does make sense. why she's really just down on herself after that.
Does it ever
And-
explicitly state that she couldn't go all out because of the crystals too?
No, it wasn't explicitly
Like if
stated. I'm
she-
pretty sure. She
No.
just,
Yeah.
she
'Cause this is
literally.
the time when... Oh, go ahead.
Like I'm pretty sure like how the fight went down was she powers up, she goes over, fucking Behemoth hits her with the fucking clamp thing. She's like, "What is this?" And then she gets slammed. Like quite literally, that's just what happens. I don't think it's like her like a power thing or like she can't go. all
Well,
out.
I will actually state that by this point, since the Indivilia fight, the Nihilister fight, whatever, one of them, right? The last fight, right? She can't go Red Hood the same exact way that
Oh,
she
yeah.
could have before. She's definitely at a decreased power, and whenever she wants to tap into it, it is not full power. It is partial.
Yeah.
So she isn't getting all the gas out of that. So I need to at least make that clear. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's not that
Wait,
Behemoth is
yeah.
that much stronger. She is stronger, definitely a lot stronger. But Rapi can't. Her Super Saiyan is now at half. You know, she
Yeah, it's
can't
like
go,
Kaioken times 5 instead of 10.
Yeah, she was able to go like Super Saiyan 2, but now she can only do barely maintain 1.
Wasn't it also the fact in this fight that like Rapi wasn't it Grave that gets bodied initially, and then they act to
Yeah,
fight
they do.
Behemoth?
Yeah, they discover her, and then
Yeah.
Behemoth, I think, throws hands first with Rapi, but Rapi grabs her hand and repels it successfully. And then Behemoth picks up a giant chunk of E2 crystal and
Yeah.
throws it at us. And so that's kind of when it starts.
And I
Everybody else
won't
is like on
lie,
guard, but don't engage until I think Rapi
multiple-
gets bodied.
multiple times too. And I'm trying to not conflate 34 or 33 and 34 because we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah.
But you know, I think there were still a number of times where we would scrap and then be like, okay, hold on, guys. I think even I think it was Behemoth who was just like, all right, guys, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Let's try to be cool. You know, just saying like you're strong, I'm strong. We don't gotta do this. And
I think
and we're
the-
just, like, super guarded.
The biggest point of like, I guess, strife between them as well is the fact that, again, Behemoth isn't just scrapping them for no reason. She wants to get the coffin, like she wants to get Cinderella, is the whole
Yeah.
thing. So the main thing is like, yeah, she wants to talk, but she's actively doing something that pisses Grave rightfully so off. And after getting
Yeah.
contextualization from like Grave herself and then also from Mana about the whole backstory of who exactly this character is, it's also somebody that we in turn are also trying to defend now. So
Yeah,
yeah, she wants to talk, but like it's also the fact she's like, she seems disarming, but her actions are a direct contradiction.
Yeah.
But it is
more
funny
so-
that when she talks to Grave demanding for Cinderella, she's like, dude, your body's breaking down. You need to chill.
Yeah,
Like, go live
exactly,
your
bro.
life, bro.
Because like the whole thing with this set of chapters too is like, doesn't Behemoth take Cindy at this point and they have to go retrieve her? Is like the whole thing.
That's 32. Yeah.
It's 32. Okay.
That's oh no.
Well, no. Okay. No. So
Yeah.
the first interaction,
How-
I'm pretty sure we okay. On 31, I'm pretty sure we successfully take the coffin back from her. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I think we take the coffin back, and then like when we see her again around like I think end of 32 or start of 30. I mean, end of 31 or start of 32. We find her again, and then she just basically folds all of us, and then she takes the coffin, I'm pretty sure. And that's when she's like, and then that's when later on she's like, oh, wait, I should have brought Grave with me, type shit, to like figure out how to open the thing.
Oh, that's why she calls Behemoth, or she calls Leviathan too.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
like, I have this thing, you know, I can't fucking get it open. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and if she,
Uh,
yeah,
And then we call over Absolute to help us out. And from
Because
there,
I
you
think
know, go on.
the reasoning like they're the only squad that's active right now that's went toe to toe with a heretic.
yeah,
Or
and
like
they
with
can't.
because isn't their initial directive to capture Grave and reclaim Cindy? Like that's their original directive.
Yeah,
Because like again, the whole conversation with Grave has not happened yet at the time of their arrival.
Mhm.
So they're completely like, all right, so there's this unknown thing that we're classifying you know, as a pilgrim type entity, and they have a heretic. Oh, you know, Absolute's the only ones that have gone toe to toe into Vilia, so we're just gonna send them out.
And we couldn't
And like
bring
the whole parallel, Matisse.
Yeah, we couldn't bring them because of the electricity and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like it also is the big parallel in 31, because I'm pretty. Somebody can fact check me on this. I think this is the chapter where there's a sub point called Coward, and it just goes into detail about the strife between like Rapi and Absolute, which is like the parallel plot line that's going on as this whole thing is unfolding.
Yeah, because Unhwa literally calls her a third rate and all that stuff.
Yeah, she's just back on talking shit to her.
It's like, oh, she points out how she's rushing into everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also interesting because it points out the again, it's like this whole thing of accepting the fact that Rapi is not a part of Absolute and moving on, and like them all doing their own thing, and then Rapi's still stuck in like this state of emptiness, I guess you could say, after fighting Behemoth. It's almost like two parallel plot lines, but they're converging together.
Yeah.
Like at this point in the story, which I think was a really good like subsetting as because go ahead, Isaac.
I also won't lie. Those chapters made me actually like Unhwa.
Yeah.
I for the
100%.
longest time fucking hated her because I'm like, man, why is she such a bitch? And then we learn later why she's such a bitch. Kind of partial. She's still overall a bitch, like unnecessarily, but it's just like, okay, but it all makes more sense why she is like extremely mean to Rapi, and I get it. And this really turned it around for me, where I'm like, you know what? I don't hate her anymore. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
She's actually a relatively complex character that refuses to ever talk about her feelings, ever. And always has to put on this hard-ass, you know, fucking front. Not... partially for her own sake, right? To always keep her, like, ready. But also for the sake of her whole squad members. Because if she fucks up here, like, people can lose their lives. And I think she is one of the ones who's the most aware of it. That you can't be too emotional about things. And then she also appreciated Rapi for being, you know, of a similar mindset. So I get it, and I really like that to her. It's, you know, I like the fact that they made it a little bit more clear that in the past, like, Unhwa didn't just lose a very competent, like-minded squad mate, but a very good friend that understood her like, quite well. And I'm like, fuck, this is great. This is good writing, you know. Again, this entire arc is fucking phenomenal. And I could not get enough of it, dude. Especially when it was coming out.
I think moving onward from this the plot point too, this also is like stark shift for Rapi. I think going into 30, I don't know if it's 31 or 32, but doesn't the commander like snap her out of this weird obsession that she has of fighting Grave? Because she's like, or he tells her that she's basically rushing in almost blindly. And he's like, yeah, if you wanted to kill her, you would have fucking done something, you know, like you would have smashed a coffin, you would have killed Grey, but you didn't.
Yeah, he makes it quite clear. He's like, as for Anakiro, like, we want to secure these two. I will decide what happens to her, not you.
Yeah.
And then she finally finds, you know, after all the fighting stuff, she finally finds the coffin and grave, and she like mulls over it a bit. She's like, I should destroy this, probably because of the Red Hood influence. But then she ultimately, you know, sides with the commander and takes both of them.
Yeah, because I think it's the end of 30. I think I was wrong earlier. I think it's the end of 31 where we bring her back because she's like very heavily injured.
Yeah.
Or like dwindling down or some shit like that. And that's when we bring her to Mana. I'm pretty sure like the start of 32 is that instead of 31. But I think for 31, we have most of the beats done. 32 is like a holy fuck. Because also in 31... we have the encounter. Is that the point when Unhwa gets fucked by like the crystals impaling her? Or no, that's 32. That's 32. Never mind.
32.
Like,
yeah, because we have the most badass scene of her. Her legs are shot.
The sniper shot.
And more. And it's just like, yeah, she's just taking a sniper shot while her legs are fucked. It's amazing.
Yeah, so 32 is a whole pursuit to like the whole area where they're trying to revive Anakiro. I think we also get context from Behemoth telling us in 31 like the history of Anakiro and how she's quote unquote like the first heretic, and they want to revive her basically, so she can fight alongside them. So there's like a whole new air of caution because you not only have like Behemoth, who is a strong combative force, but they want to awaken something that could decimate everybody there, you know. And like,
quick question about the four beasts. They're not corrupted, right?
no.
They are not corrupted.
They can inflict corruption, which is
Can they?
interesting. Yeah, because Behemoth like considers corrupting Grave at one point. No,
Yeah, I think
she considers it. She considers it. She doesn't actually do it.
Yeah, she does consider it. Yeah, she does. She does.
But yeah, they're not corrupted, which was like the biggest point of conflict when they came out because their eye color wasn't the same as heretics.
Yeah.
So we were like, wait, they're heretics, but like, what the fuck is this? Because like Behemoth, we thought that's what we thought, but when Leviathan was released, we were like, wait,
Yeah.
she has green eyes. The fuck is this? Like, this isn't right, you know?
Yeah,
But
it's
at this
like
point, we
Behemoth has
thought,
got red eyes.
yeah. I feel like we're missing a lot between the pursuit to get Cinderella back and the final conflict. I feel like a lot of it isn't it just like fucking Rappy talk, like Rappy
It's-
and Absolute.
It's a lot of talk between Rappy, Absolute, and Graven, like just explaining the situation.
It's a lot of okay for context of brevity in this video, and like the comment section can say L Pyrex for this. I vote that we've summarized that enough. We skip to the fucking fight. We skip to the fight.
Oh yeah,
We go straight in.
One thing I really want to point out, if we're gonna just skip straight up to the fight, is the battle IQ that us, the commander, just demonstrate. Like, it's just outplaying Behemoth. Like, I think like it's like twice
Oh,
or three
Stapler
times at this
shit?
point. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It becomes a massive shift, and it starts to become a massive pattern from this point forward.
Mhm.
You know what I
for,
liked
like, the
about
future
this?
chapters. Go on.
This chapter set also puts into clear view like what the confidence the commander gained during his time with Johan, because he's a lot more reactive than just like sitting there and mulling over what to do or what's the best choice. Like he confidently executes plans in this set of chapters. So I think that's also a really cool parallel as well, because the whole outsmarting thing, doesn't he like smash a fucking A pillar on Behemoth
Yeah,
or something
she
like,
puts
and
it-
he times
They
that
called him
shit?
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like something about a smoke screen that she puts it like that takes that opportunity to put it right in her fucking like stomach and just like have that like
Yeah.
just slam right on her.
I think one more small thing is also just the unveiling fact that Grave based on like her hands or something are what mana's based off of, so it's also the what the fuck before you play Old Tales of like who is this person, because she's affiliated somehow with like research or like Nikke's who did scientific shit in the past. Like there's also that just lingering there at the start of the chapter.
Yeah. Let's see.
So the last fight, huh? The
Yeah,
last fight, huh?
yeah, the last fight, bro. There was also another thing with like us being completely uncertain about the situation, like how exactly Kuros or like Cinderella's gonna be when she wakes up, like because she's just easily impressionable at that state, and like
They do say that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's also the fact that it's very. I still want to know what she was going to do, but Grave being like, oh, if we can't get her to our side, like, I'll be the one to take her out. It's like there is this contingency should that happen, but I think this is the first time in the story, I want to say since probably chapter 13, where I felt that there was a lot on the line going into this fight. And it's like
Yeah.
one person that we're fighting against, right? Potentially two if Cinderella gets awakened.
yeah,
But it's almost like the stakes are very, very high. And instead of being more naive to the situation, I feel like everybody a part of it understood that a lot more clear than they did before.
And
yeah,
as
So-
players, we only barely understood the context of it, playing like Red Ash at that point, because Old Tales hadn't came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
But understanding it's like she can destroy fucking armies, right?
Yeah.
Is essentially what they insinuated around that point.
I think they outright quite literally say like Grave is like
You're
I
talking
think
from
we're
Red
actually
Axe, right?
what's up? Me?
You're talking about Red Ash with Cindy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
say straight up like in like chapter 32-ish. I'm pretty sure we like try to get an idea of how strong she is, and like Grave just straight up say, "Yo, if all of y'all tried fighting her at the same time, she would win." Like even in her like weakest
Yeah.
state right now.
And
Who's
in
that?
Red Ash
Oh,
as
boy.
well, they also state that like fucking she left like one person alive as a paper trail for goddess to follow almost.
Yeah.
So she was
Yeah.
just like decimating
Yeah.
armies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy again. We still hadn't fully grasped it even as players yet, but in lore, you know, they were trying to slowly insinuate that. I know Grave was, and then Red Ash kind of did as well. It wasn't really until Old Tales that we understand how fucking strong we is, but she is like has the highest firepower of any living Nikke
Yeah.
that we've currently.
Yeah, it's so strong
Yeah.
that she can't unleash her full thing with other Nikkes around and the commander, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Yeah.
like we never get to actually see it.
Yeah.
It's extremely fucking dangerous with how crazy it is, and if she's doing that, you know, obviously if she's going back to Anachiro or whatever the fuck, it is so bad.
That would
Real
low
bad.
key be the end of humanity. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you're right. Honestly, I think you're right though. We felt the stakes in this fight, and
Yeah,
that's why
exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it was so fucking hype when we hit the final fight.
Exactly. And I feel like another thing with how I explain it, with like other gacha games, I feel it's like when like a game brings out like a stake of this level, you can kind of feel like, oh yeah, we're gonna win. I feel like at least for me, when I was reading this, I was at the edge of my seat, like, yo, are we actually gonna like do this right now? Like, are we gonna come out of this? Because like Behemoth just seemed like a very big threat, and then like even like at the very end where they kind of low-key faked us out with the whole, oh yeah, well I'm Anachiro, yeah, that's my name type thing. Like I really felt like we were gonna lose this at a point.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought Bestie was gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna lie. She gets cut in half and she fucking like loses
Yeah,
consciousness.
she gets whooped. Yeah.
She gets her ass kicked, bro. And like I was like, holy shit. The thing with Nikke is like I feel like it's more unrealistic for us to exit an encounter with 0 casualties or collateral. I get that a lot of
Yeah.
gacha games are very much along the lines of the power of friendship triumphs all. I think that story's boring as fuck if the result of the
Same.
fight is always we win. You know, so having that point, especially when Cinderella is awoken again, or Anachiro, and you see that shift of Behemoth trying to corrupt her, it's like very tense because it could go one way or another. Either we lose here, or we somehow have a breakthrough.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
just talking about that moment, Jesus, dude, the whole
Yeah.
fucking awakening moment, the reveal, and then up to the point where she sees Grave again, and she's like, "Yo, take off the mask, and like let me see your face." And of course they cuck us and don't show us her face.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, that whole scene of just seeing somebody so dear to her, bringing her back. I was like
Bro,
at the, like you
I
guys
was
said, at the
like-
edge of my fucking seat, dude. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
that
wanna-
was so good.
Bro, I was,
Dude,
Oh man.
bro, I was so
Really, it's not
emotional,
part of the chapters. Technically, it has nothing directly to do with the chapters, but like the fucking final animation from Unbreakable Sphere. I was
oh yeah.
I was crying like a
Yeah.
fucking baby, dude. I was just like, ah. Ah!
Yeah,
recognize-
looking back at it now,
Mm.
those chapters were just peak. Not Unbreakable Sphere. I mean, that was good, but
It was
The one
good.
that we're
It-
talking about.
Yeah, probably, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
they were so peak because it's just like name it better, cast
I
of
can't.
characters:
I-
Grave,
dude,
Cinderella,
fucking-
Behemoth.
Yeah.
Like absolute before we found
To
out
me,
Rapi before
the
resolved
overall
her state.
crystal-
Yeah.
The Crystal Arc, right?
yeah.
Set a new standard for Nikke writing
Mhm,
to me.
for
Where
sure.
I'm like, whoa.
I feel like
Wait.
we've all said that. Like it just blew expectations out of the water.
Mhm.
I was just like, dude, these stories can get this good?
Whoa.
Whoa, hold on.
I'm so
You can't
curious.
forget so
'cause-
much of the previous shit.
Aizen's favorite character is Cindy, right?
Without even.
So what was
yeah.
your thought process when this whole sequence happened, from the point of her awakening to like the thought of her not being on our side to like the whole fucking reveal of Grave and, you know, her coming back to humanity, I guess you could say.
Like this is all before Old Tales.
I guess like just the scene in general, like how did fucking this reveal impact you?
I mean, she definitely wasn't my favorite character then.
Fair.
So it's a little different. Yeah, Old Tales is what made her a favorite. She was just like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, it's not very interesting what I tell you because it was just like, yeah, there's that Cinderella character that came out in Red Ash. Like
we
was
played
nice.
it
Like,
in
it's good
different
story,
order. Yeah, because I did Old Tales first, and then I did these set of chapters. So I guess like it would be more of an Old Tales question for you then. Anyway, going on with the whole Cinderella thing, I think to have such a strong, like the commander already has a really strong arsenal, so to bring somebody like Cinderella to fight for us is like monumental. And like at this point,
for
we're already aligned with Grave somewhat. Like, you know, Rapi might still have some inhibitions about trusting her or whatnot, but for the most part, she's an ally. And like now we have this fucking absolute powerhouse that doesn't she whoop Behemoth so hard that like Behemoth is like forced to retreat. Like they say that it's stalemated or whatever.
Yeah.
But
She had a good.
yeah.
It was just like a no shit. Like also at that point too, Behemoth kind of realized, oh, I have just failed.
Yeah.
There is no longer a point for me to be here.
Yeah.
So
I
she
also think
fucked
that
up.
Behemoth is so funny.
Yeah.
Just before you woke up the coffin, the commander got like captured or whatever, right? And he was like jokingly, he was like, "Man, you must be really lonely." She was like, "Nope, yeah,
I am.
oh yeah."
She's
That's horrible. And then she does the whole conversation with every, you know, so funny, such a good character.
Yeah.
I think that's also the point where I was thinking, like, are they really antagonists? Because like
Yeah,
they don't seem aligned like how the actual heretics or the offspring
Yeah.
are. Yeah, so it was at this point where I remember discussing with my friends, I was like, do we really think that this is an antagonist group, or are they more like an anti-hero right now for the point that we're at? Because they don't seem, yeah, like their whole ideals don't align with ours, but at the same time, Behemoth has the ability to just kill some of the people in this group, and it just doesn't happen. And like she'll talk with us randomly. Like if we did that shit with Nihilus or Liberali, we'd be dead, like hands down. So it was kind of interesting because there are these villains in air quotes introduced, but at the same time they seem way more complex than like surface level of just they're evil, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I loved her character so much when she came out, and why I was like so fucking obsessed. I'm like, oh my god, she's the best. I found it really funny, and again, the trend continues later, where she wants to talk, and I felt bad about this in the story as I was reading it. It's just like we take advantage of her loneliness and need and want to talk. And
We
just
exploit it.
punish-
No, we exploit it.
Exploit the fuck out of it and just punch her.
Deserved. Deserved.
Oh, no, come on, man. I think
Oh,
I think
dude.
we're a little
Hey, bro,
bit too
it-
fucking
main-
mean, bro.
I didn't
Yo.
realize she admits she went to Eden.
Oh
When she
yeah.
meets
Yeah.
up with Leviathan.
Yeah.
She talks about how she went to Eden here, and that she insists to Leviathan that all she did was stop by and say hello, when that was definitely not what happened.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it's
what she
so-
wanted.
It's so
It's so
goofy.
funny. Like how nonchalant that comment is too. Like
Oh, man.
the fight was really good. Everything was really peak. I think it stays in S. That is the best
Oh, yeah,
chapter that we
it-
have.
Nah,
It's
it stays in peak, honestly, in my opinion. It's
Or yeah,
You're
yeah,
right,
peak,
it
peak,
is
peak,
in
peak.
peak. It's in peak.
It
It
is in
stays
peak.
in peak.
Yep,
And it's
definitely.
worth it.